106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The sonic pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
Hell yeah, welcome to your Thursday. The Prequent has officially begun. We are Klein Alley Show. This is KROQ. If you need us, phones, text line, all open right now for you at 800-520-1067. That is Allie right there.
Hi.
My name's Klein. There's a DJ Omar Khan, the audio sniper. He will make it his mission today to make us look like bigger fools than we can make ourselves look like by show me dildo, like by playing clips like that.
Enough.
Show me penis. All right, see these?
Stop it.
Thought these were all going to stay in 2025. We're bringing them with us, huh?
And there are so many more that are going to happen in 2026.
Omar was letting us know that he has a new piece of machinery now that he can access.
That was short-lived, dude.
Oh, what happened?
I guess they can't find the other license. There's another station that is in the building that has two licenses, and one which they're not using, and they can't find it. So I don't know what that means. Yeah, so the guy was like, hey, maybe you could find some other software that we could buy on the cheap.
Well, the point was that Omar has collected such an array of sounds that it is slowing down his system because there are so many show me dildos, show me penis. I mean, the library has gotten so massive that he needs overflow.
Especially when something we're on the fly and I think of something, I want to access it right away.
Yeah, exactly.
So there is this software available, but it's like $2,500 or $3,000.
And this company can't possibly spend
Right, they're not going to pony
no,
up that.
No,
right.
Of course not. Why can't you just delete some of those embarrassing clips you have of us?
No, I want to keep them all. Are you kidding me?
Make more space.
No, I don't need. I got to keep everything.
I mean, you could delete Vanessa yelling butt plug. You could.
No, I love that.
You could want to hide the finger. You could delete that.
It's like a Sophie's Choice,
horny.
Klein. It's like, how are you killing one of your kids?
You kill them all. You just drop them. You start fresh. Brand new year. None of these to come back and bite us in the ass.
I agree.
Yeah, Vanessa doesn't like them either. I feel like they always make us. They always make us look bad. I like it when you play the ones of Allie sounding racist. Those ones I like. But
those I think we could do without.
No, those are the best ones. Everything else, I think we got to delete it and start fresh. That's my feeling. You know, we do a show.
Juneteenth. Oh, God.
There you go.
Please delete.
There you go.
I'm white. I'm going to call ICE on you.
Oh, no. That's just such a bad, especially bad today.
Allie is very out of context there.
I can outdumb myself any given day.
That is
true.
That is actually in context. Hey, you know, we do a dumb show, but for some people it matters, believe it or not. At least one person.
Hey, guys, I'm a podcast listener here. I've been listening for a long time, ever since they piped you guys in way back when Allie first found out she was pregnant. And so I've been listening for a long time, and I love your show. I get a lot of good laughs out of it. And I guess I just didn't realize until over this break when I couldn't listen to you guys because you were on break, and we had a really unfortunate a member of our really close blended family here took their own life. And I'm just catching up on the podcast. I'm listening to it, and I find myself smiling and laughing. And I always do, but I guess I just didn't notice it until right now in a time of need. How much I really appreciate your show. I guess I want to take a minute to say thank you. I really do appreciate what you guys do. It's got to be hard to come up with this much content every single day, and you guys do a really good job, and I appreciate it. So thank you very much. Sweet David.
For everyone who's going through stuff right now, we're glad that we can offer you some escape at least, and we'll be together for the next 4 hours plus here on KROQ.
Butt plug.
want some of Allie's money, I recommend you get on the phone now at 800-520-1067 for some Thrifty Thursday. Allie knows the news, where she may be forced to give you $100 of her money against her will, and then tomorrow the return of the $500 Friday. But get your money while you can from Allie before we completely bleed her dry.
Yeah, this is $100 that I really wanted to save, especially after all the spending that happened over the holidays and a vacation. Really trying to, cut the corners here and there and penny pinch. So hopefully you don't win.
But if you want her money, she's very beatable. And you can go ahead and call us now, and we can hopefully get you on the air in a few moments to play Allie Knows the News, or she doesn't. Yesterday you guys gave me a hard time, specifically Omar, because I had written in one of my emails that because my birthday was a total dud this year, that maybe I would do a birthday redo. Mm-hmm. Apparently, once again, I don't say Klein's right here, but a bit of a trendsetter, because 1/3 of January... Listen to this. January-born adults, 1/3 of them, have canceled their own birthday plans or just decided, I'm not even going to do anything because they don't think anyone's going to go. No one cares. I think some other stat came out recently that said people that are born in January birthday people get the worst presents of any month of birthday.
I don't know. I never found that to be true. I always thought I could take a little time after Christmas to
you're end of January.
Take stock and go, hey, okay, what did I not get for Christmas? Let's fill in the blanks here.
So you guys are the opposites of opinions here.
I always thought my gifts were totally fine for my birthday, and I've always had a blast on my birthday, and I've always had good, vibes, good parties.
I wonder if it's because everybody's chomping at the bit to get over the dry January, so everybody's ready to let loose at the end of the month.
Yeah, I mean, there is that. I am at the end and Klein's at the beginning. So
Klein's also on January 1st,
which is
so he has
day.
so many things against him.
A lot of things. But that's why they said 18% of adults born in January have postponed celebrations to different months. They've moved them to completely different months. They said January is a complete wash, not going to even waste any time. I'll just do something in February.
This is having a normal party.
Yeah, I guess people, I don't know if January, because of Omar said the dry thing, or they're in recovery, or people are financially going, all right, I spent a lot over the holidays. It's going to be my month to just try to get things straight again, or everyone's all burnt out because they signed up for some stupid workout classes.
People hibernating because they went out and they spent a bunch of money and they're like, I'll just stay in, cook home meals. But the dry January thing has gotten worse over the last 4 or 5 years.
They do say 35% of people who responded to the survey said that they do socialize less during the month of January, as not just on a, I mean, it's a goal of theirs. I got to take it easy this month.
All the social interactions you have in the month of December. You got all the workplace crap, the holiday parties. Then you're seeing a bunch of family. Everyone's sticky and sick, and I mean, you're traveling all over the place. Yeah, you're totally your cup is overflowing.
And I never thought about this before, but 42%, which is almost half, claim that January is by far the worst month to have a birthday.
Klein, I thought you were very much like me, that you don't really give an F if it's your birthday or not. I mean, I only care about my kids and my wife, you know what I mean, and a little small dinner or whatever. That's all I need.
Right. I don't no, I'm not a hey, look at me, or hey, let's do a thing at all.
Doesn't sound like it.
No.
Dude,
you've been mentioning it all week.
Yeah, exactly. Every email.
Every email. One email. One stupid email.
Just a reminder, my birthday sucked.
And
right. Are we going to redo it, Vanessa? Can we get tacos?
It's not how it happened at all. At all. This is very misleading to the audience right now.
Okay.
But I just didn't realize that January was such a hated month to be born in.
I've never disliked being born in January, and I never thought it was a negative. The only thing was if I do something, the weather kind of sucks. Not really sure what's going on there, but I always liked having a January birthday.
We give you a birthday gift. It's Allie's money, and if you want it, call now. 800-520-1067. We're back in a moment with some Allie Knows the News. 5 questions about stuff happening in the world. Do better than Allie. We pay the people, and we do it next on KROQ.
Calling all KROQ listeners, this is Dave Grohl.
Listen at 9, noon, 3, and 6 for your chance to win a pair of tickets to Foo Fighters. Wednesday, January 14th, Kia Forum.
That's right, baby.
Fans of the Foo Fighters lining up to get back and nab tickets.
Limited tickets at Ticketmaster.
Proceeds will go toward Hope the Mission and Los Angeles Mission.
Listen to KROQ all week to win tickets to see our band at the Forum.
Is someone getting the best? Courtesy of Live Nation.
World famous KROQ.
KROQ.
K-Rock, we are Klein Alley Show. Every morning, Allie is generous enough to give up her own money. She hates doing it, but we force her to. And all you have to do is answer more questions than she does. There's a lot of people on the phone that want your money, Allie. And they are representing all sorts of Los Angeles and Southern California, Orange County, K-Town, Baldwin Park, Buena Park. Let's go ahead and say good morning to Mackenzie, who wants some of your cash. Good morning, Mackenzie. Oh, boy. Good morning, Mackenzie.
I take on this challenger.
Hello, Mackenzie. Have you muted yourself? All right, we move on and we say good morning to Mary. Hey, good morning, Mary.
Good morning.
All right.
There we go.
You're lucky that
You're talking.
Mackenzie could not figure out her phone. Here's what we got. Allie's going to leave the KROQ studios. I got 5 questions about stuff happening in the world. You just got to do better than Allie, and she will give you her money. It's that easy, all right?
Okay.
All right. How you feeling this morning? Smart, awake, any of those things?
I'm ready to go. Just ask me something I know.
Ask you something.
What do you know?
What are you? I already have the questions written, but what would you say you're a specialist at? Anything?
Well, we'll see.
We'll see. I like the sound of that. All right, here we go. It's your round of Allie Knows the News, and it starts right now.
Allie Knows the News.
This former reality star villain has announced that he will be running for mayor of Los Angeles.
Spencer Pratt.
Bath and Body Works will not make more of this candle that smelled like what after it got terrible reviews on social media. They had a candle that smelled like something. The social media reviews were pretty bad, and they said they will not make any more of this scented candle. Which scent will they no longer do?
Pumpkin spice?
Pumpkin spice. That's, not going to like that. Vanessa, she loves the pumpkin spice. Big fan. Year-round pumpkin spice fanatic. Question number 3. There has been a new U.S. dietary guidelines change, including the food pyramid. What is now considered the most important food on the food pyramid, according to the new
pumpkin?
Good guess, Vanessa, but you can't play. You can't play. What is the most important food that you should be eating the most of on the new food pyramid?
Chicken? There you go, Vanessa.
Vanessa loves her chicken. Question 4. January, another celebrity split. This time it was an SNL alum and another female comedian that broke it off after 2 years. Name one of the 2 people in this relationship that is no longer a relationship.
Kenan Thompson? I don't know.
All right. And finally, we will end it with this. Wildcard weekend. Oh, it's an exciting time to be alive. Name one team that is playing this weekend.
Los Angeles Rams.
All right, we will bring Allie in. We will score it all together. Allie is making her way back into the KROQ studios now. Allie, how you doing? Feeling all right?
I'm feeling good.
What are you snacking on?
Something that you wouldn't want to smell.
Oh, eggs again?
Yeah, egg whites.
Man.
With spinach and a little Gouda.
You are all over it, I'll tell you. You are taking whatever the hell you're eating. Your stinky food, every year we could map out your stinky foods. We should do...
God forbid somebody eat eggs for breakfast. It is probably the most eaten breakfast food and a food that you actually love and defend all the time.
Question
Yet
1.
I can't bring it in here.
Allie, this former reality star villain has announced that he'll be running for mayor of Los Angeles.
That would be Spencer Pratt.
You know who else got that right? Mary got it right. That is absolutely correct. Tied up, 1-1 after 1. We go to question 2. Bath and Body Works says they will not be releasing another round of this candle that smelled like what after it got terrible reviews on social media.
I think this is pizza and ranch.
Okay, she guessed pumpkin spice, but the correct answer is they did release a pizza ranch scented candle, and people absolutely hated it.
Well, because you can't replicate that. You
Well,
can't
Also, it's a
replicate.
dude smell, and dudes don't buy candles.
And also,
There's no girl who's like, yes.
And also, if it did actually smell like pizza and ranch, you walk into your house and you're like, oh, great, someone's got pizza with ranch, and then it's just an effing candle.
Yeah, and if somebody walks, like, you're not going to light that candle for, like, a dinner party.
No.
Like, when are you going to light that?
Maybe it could be a good bathroom candle, cover up your own smells. But anyway, Allie gets the point. She goes up 1. As we go to question number 3 right now, there's a new food pyramid that has been announced. What is, according to the new food pyramid, the most important food you should be eating?
Steak!
All right, she said chicken, but the correct answer, I believe, is red meat, specifically like steak, beef, bison, all that stuff.
It's just meat.
I feel like chicken, though.
Chicken's here, chicken. I normally would say no, but chicken,
I'm going to accept it. I'm going to accept your chicken. You're still in it, Mary. Good job. It's all about that meat. Sorry, vegans. You're not welcome in the new food pyramid. We go to question number 4. Allie's still up by 1. Another celebrity split in January. This time it's another female comedian and an SNL alum. Name one of the 2 people involved in this split that broke up after 2 years.
Ali Wong and Bill Hader.
That is the correct answer. That is a real story, and that is real news. And now Allie goes up by 2 because she guessed Kenan Thompson. So we go to this final question. Not that it really matters. Wildcard weekend is finally here. Name one team that's playing.
Oh, San Francisco 49ers.
All right, I will accept that. She also said the Los Angeles Rams. They have a game on Saturday. That is correct as well. So with a final score, Allie still beat you by a few. And Mary, thanks for playing, but what must you shamefully admit over the airways of KROQ?
This is Mary from Buena Park. I could have used that money. My boyfriend's birthday's in January, but Allie knows the news.
Well, he won't be celebrating anyway, as we learned. I get it. Just another one of those sad January birthday stories.
Best backup we've ever had.
Yeah, you just got to give him a card that says it's almost had $100 in it on KROQ. KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show. If you still gather around the dinner table and try to have a meal with people you know, you are becoming more and more obsolete. Because apparently, in addition to the fact we learned earlier this week that new homes are being built without dining rooms at all because it's just a totally unused room. Omar turned his into a studio. A lot of people just go, oh, that's just a room that we sit in once a year, so there's no reason to even have it. So now like 80% of new homes aren't even being built with dining rooms. And then we learned this. Yeah, that 45% of people have less dinner together than they did 10 years ago. So while a decade ago, everybody was having that family meal time, 6:30 p.m., everyone's sitting down at the table, talking about their day, that has now been cut in half. So half as many people are eating dinner together as a family. Eat divorce was a concept you brought up on the show at the end of last year, the concept that trying to even agree on what two people feel like, let alone a family, feels like is like too much. It leads to too many disagreements. We just had that. I don't feel like this. And it got to a point where everyone's just like fending for themselves. Also where they're just eating whenever they want to. And some people throw up the TV tray and just sit in the living room, and they're like, want to watch whatever's on and eat. Meanwhile, there's someone else eating, in their bedroom.
It's not even just the thing that you're eating. It's the time that you feel like eating. Because sometimes my wife wants to eat dinner earlier than I want to eat. Sometimes my kid is hungry at a certain time, and then it's like, okay, if we're all eating at different times, I don't want to force everyone to sit around a dinner table if nobody's hungry because they wanted to eat an hour ago. But it's the social aspect of, like, bonding, right? And if people are bonding in other ways, then what's the big deal? We sit around the dinner table, and my kid is, not even 4 yet, so he's got no attention span. Right. He wants to sit there for like 2 minutes and then go do something else. And I'm trying to bring him back to the table, And my wife's going, who cares?
Right.
Just let him go do his thing. He'll eat eventually. And I'm like, yeah, but we have to instill this habit now. But I guess now people don't really care about establishing this habit.
It's one of the many things that was around in society for a long ass time.
Well, Klein, you sit your kids down and eat with your wife and have the dinner, right?
We attempt to. Yeah, I mean that there's always
maybe that's what it is people are just tired of fighting it.
Yeah, I mean that's always the goal, but it does become. And some nights it works out that way, and it's like, oh, hey, look, we made it through one. Look at that. But other nights it becomes just full on.
It shouldn't be that hard, man.
I got a fork and a knife.
We made it through everything. I mean, it's every little thing from like which kid. Hey, it's your turn to set the table to one of the kids. I set the table yesterday. F you, Dad. You set the table. That becomes a thing. Then the food is like, it's the. And I think that it's gotten to a place because my mom was saying this. She's like, when you guys were growing up, I would make one thing. I didn't ask anyone's opinion. I just made a thing. And if you hated it...
And it was what's for dinner. Yeah, Here's what's for dinner.
And by the way, she's like, a lot of times you guys hated it. You weren't excited about it. It didn't really matter. That was the thing. It was, tonight we're just having chicken or some casserole or whatever. That's what it is. Eat it, and then when you're done, dinner's over. And now I think that, like, everything is shifted to, we live in this culture where everyone's kind of wants what they want. And I don't think a lot of people
want immediate gratification.
And no one's flexible
everything
anymore.
Is at your fingertips. So it's like, what do you feel like? And that's such an open-ended question. What do you feel like? I don't ask that question in my household at all.
You can't.
I can't. But also I know that I have my own filter of things I like to eat. And my wife has a filter of things that she wants to eat. She does not like vegetables. She likes kid food. She likes the same stuff that my 3-year-old wants to eat. So if it was up to them, it would just be chicken nuggets and French fries every single night.
Oh, then Johnny would come over to your place.
Totally. I mean, it sounds great.
Right.
But you got to have like salmon or, you have to have like a healthy meal every once in a while. But of course, no one's excited about salmon.
No, and also, I try to put stuff on the plate. Oh, you got to offer them something healthy. And I'm telling you, the life cycle of anything healthy is like, I buy it, I wash it, I put it on the plate. No one touches it. It goes right in the trash. Mm-hmm. And then I got to go, and then I hear, we're out of asparagus. And I got to go to the store, buy more of it to do this whole charade all over again for no stupid reason. But I actually think there's another reason that this is happening, where people are everyone's eating alone now. And that is the amount of people that have like particular dietary whatevers. I think that has changed so drastically over the past few years. Like back in the caveman days, there was no caveman that was ever like, I'm bison intolerant. I can't handle bison, because they would just die.
I just don't digest it well.
It's not good for my gut health.
Mm-hmm. But it's my tummy.
Also, food was harder to come by. So when you did eat, you had to clean your plate. You had to savor every morsel. And now we can have anything anytime we want. And we are more wasteful than we've ever been. So the pressure to finish your food, and if you don't finish your food, you're going to finish it later. Like, I'm totally with you on that. That one sprig of broccoli just goes on a plate, back in the fridge. On a plate, back in the fridge.
Eventually,
on a plate,
someone's going to eat this thing. It's got to be there. You just got to show it.
Do I keep saving it after the 6th time?
So if you are eating alone, congratulations. You're a trendsetter. You're not lonely anyway. You're the future. And if you're still somehow gathering around with family for a meal, that is getting rarer and rarer by the day. So
you can get everyone together around the table so you can look at your iPads together.
Yeah, you got all charged.
That's
communal
America.
port, KROQ. KROQ Klein Alley Show. You can call, you can text, you can win. The numbers are the same, 800-520-1067.
Interesting point here from 917 about what we were just discussing about how families don't sit and have dinner together anymore. Dinner together, why would you spend the whole day, when you spend the whole day texting and talking to each other, there's nothing to share anymore. You already know everybody's day, so when you sit around the dinner table, there's nothing to talk about. Totally makes sense.
Yeah, there was a time when you was like, that was like you stockpiled your stories from the day, and it would be like, you won't believe who I ran into today. You won't believe what happened at work. And you're like, yeah, I would, because you texted me about it 3 hours ago.
I know, and I've done that before where I'm like, so this happened, and she's like, I know.
Yeah.
You told me.
And
I'm like, okay, but we could, all right.
There's nothing left. So you got to find stories that happen in that like 11-minute window. When you get into,
I'm going to tell her about who else I texted.
You won't believe what happened to these carrots when I was sauteing them. There's not a lot to talk about. We're around live a lot, but when we're not, there's a GOAT line for you, 844-956-GOAT, if you want to leave your messages.
Hey, this message is for Mr. Kevin. Was listening to one of the shows, and I heard that you needed a side hustle.
Yeah, that's my new forced resolution as of yesterday. I need to create a side hustle, which will be a giant waste of time and probably a giant money suck as well. But this guy's got advice.
Here's an idea that you came up with, so you can give yourself the credit. But selling, I almost saw Morrissey T-shirts outside of the venue.
I did come up with that.
Yeah,
right?
That's a great idea.
Maybe that's the one I go all in on. Is the I almost saw Morrissey T-shirts that we sell outside of the venues of the shows he canceled.
That's going to be what you're all in on.
But if he cancels, why would there be anybody there?
Because sometimes he doesn't cancel until like the moment of the show.
So the few times that he cancels the moment before the show are the times that you would make money?
I could also sell them online, I guess. I mean, there's a lot of people.
I guess would be much easier.
I would imagine there's thousands of people that almost saw Morrissey, right? That would probably want a shirt that said that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd buy it. Something to put out there, That way you can make sure you...
I'd also make the shirts out of leather, because I know Morrissey would appreciate that.
Why don't you just make a line of funny shirts? It could be I almost saw Morrissey and a bunch of other stuff.
It would backfire.
Why?
You ever walk around the Venice Beach boardwalk and see all the, quote, funny shirts that sit there, and then they're like, take 6 shirts for $11?
Well, that Irish yoga one's funny.
They're not a female body inspector, FBI. Those aren't funny.
Those are your jokes.
All right, you know what? I'm going into the funny T-shirt business. I've made up my mind. Get ready. They're going to be coming soon to a store near you. Quick break. Back with your news next.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
KROQ. K-Rock.
K-Rock, Klein Alley Show. Let's find out what's going on in the world with your A.D.D news. Then a brand new hour of the show can officially begin. If you'd like to take a trip with us, we're going to give you the opportunity to win your way into our trip to Colorado. And all you got to do is participate in the first generation wars of the new year. If you're a Gen Xer, a Boomer, a Millennial, a Gen Z, you have an opportunity to win an amazing trip. And all you got to do is battle it out against the other generations. That'll be coming up next hour right here on K-Rock.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for A.D.D News.
It wouldn't be L.A. without a reality star running for mayor. And Spencer Pratt announced that he wants to do just that. He wants to be the next mayor of Los Angeles. He announced this yesterday on the anniversary of the wildfires. He has been very, very outspoken about them. He lost his home in the wildfires. He has talked a lot over the last year about the corruption and the wrongdoing, the lies around the rebuilding efforts. And now it seems he thinks he can fix it. If you don't know Spencer Pratt, you can check out his work in noteworthy television programs such as The Hills, Princess of Malibu, The Hills' New Beginnings, Celebrity Big Brother, and I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, which sounds like something he would have said during the fires.
Yeah, he really made this like his return to the spotlight for not only himself but also his wife Heidi, Spidey. They were the power couple. That could have been a great question for Generation Wars, to be honest.
I never watched The Hills, so I don't know anything about Spencer Pratt or the history, but apparently nobody liked him on the show.
He was a bit of a douchebag.
I think he was an intentional... The way I read it was that he knew that the villains would get a lot more glory than anyone else, so he intentionally tried to make himself hateable. And I think it worked, and as a result, people talked about him for a while.
Intentionally? You think that was intentional? You think he's that great of an actor?
To be popular, yeah. Like, I'm just going to be a douche. I don't think that requires that much acting.
I think, like, you stir the pot, and all of a sudden you're now getting a lot more storylines, and you're just some background noise.
To me, it's just he's a genuine... It struck me as genuine douchebag.
So he will not get your vote for mayor of Los Angeles.
Because now this is the complete opposite.
I mean, it all depends on who else is running. Karen Bass isn't great either.
Whatever. Omar can't vote for mayor of Los Angeles.
That's true. He's only vote for mayor of Rancho Cucamonga. Yeah. That's it. So
who's the mayor of the Kooks?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
All right, well, there you go. I think that now Spencer Pratt is going the opposite. He's trying to be the hero. He's trying to get the good guy.
Yes, he's trying to...
I don't understand why... was he trying to be ironic yesterday when he was wearing a hat that said, "Let it burn"? While he was making the announcement?
I think that was more about the fact that he couldn't believe how mismanaged everything was. And then not only before it led to the fires, but then all of the stuff that's happened afterwards, even as he's attempted to rebuild his life.
Or maybe he's still being a bad boy.
Maybe that's what it is.
Let it burn.
He's still trying to stir the pot.
All right, the food pyramid was introduced in America back in 1992 because people couldn't figure out what to eat, how to get their S together. And telling people what to eat didn't work, so you got to show it to them in pyramid form. And they've tweaked it over the years. I didn't realize they make changes to the pyramid every 5 years, but this last one is the biggest, and it has everybody talking. RFK essentially flipped the pyramid upside down. So all the things that you were supposed to eat in moderation, like fats and red meat and stuff, are now the number one thing on your plate. And carbs like wheat and rice are at the bottom. So the protein craze has now been amped big time. Meats and fats, now the stars of the show, followed by fruits and veggies.
Meats and fats. Wasn't that the name of our morning show for a while?
Yeah.
Meat
Which
and
one
fat.
am I?
You were fats, but I think we have to switch that up now. I think now you're going to be meats. Now you're meat and I'm fat.
Cool. And then the the carbohydrates and stuff, that is at the new bottom of the pyramid, which is the thing you should eat the least amount of servings. So this will change public school lunches. It'll change the food that they get in the military and in prison. So your second grader could go to school, get a big slab of steak on
it's amazing.
On their cafeteria plate. And how great is that?
Yeah, it's the grayest steak ever. Just gray and broiled.
Fake grill marks.
Well, and I think a lot of experts are saying, in general, this is great. It's essentially a caveman diet. Having a bunch of protein and healthy fats is great for you. It's just the red meat thing that I think is a little dicey, because there's so many studies out there that show that red meat consumption in high amounts is going to give you like heart failure. Yeah, and it's expensive. You ever go to Costco and get those steaks? They're expensive.
Yeah. That's the thing about carbs, is that you can fill up real cheap.
Absolutely.
Real cheap on carbs. Eat a loaf of bread.
Oh my God. If you just have like soup, pasta, all that stuff is so filling. It's great.
That's why when people tell me, like, I don't eat bread, I cut bread out, I go, how do you ever feel full? How do you ever feel
that other
full?
stuff goes right through you.
I know. But eat like a nice giant, loaf of bread, like I do, you could go ahead and just digest that, live good for a week.
Isn't that what Johnny eats? Doesn't he just eat like bread and peanut butter every day?
Loaves of bread, peanut butter.
Yep, it's the most filling meal of the day.
A few chicken nuggets he throws in the mix, and that's anything outside of that is outside of his comfort
zone. Now,
shot
of liquor, too.
Oh, and now alcohol, right? He's got to soak up all that booze he's drinking.
That is not on the pyramid.
Hey, Johnny, what's the booze you're drinking today? Did we decide what your booze of the day is today?
Today I brought in Prosecco.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Prosecco, I love that.
Prosecco. All right, then just some reboots, remakes, and sequels to...
That's my bottle of Prosecco.
I'm showering. What are you doing? So just a little toot and reboot for you. There, first of all, is a reboot of Star Search that has been announced, and it will have Jelly Roll, Sarah Michelle Gellar, and Chrissy Teigen as judges. Then there is a remake of The Burbs, a classic movie with Tom Hanks, one of my favorite movies when I was growing up. That is being remade in the form of a show, and it doesn't look similar in story to the original movie in any way. But you saw that movie, Omar?
Oh, yeah. We watch it probably once every 2 years.
Yeah.
That's probably top 3 for my wife.
That was a regular rental for me at Blockbuster.
Yeah, I love it.
If the new releases were out, I was like, let's just get The Burbs.
You know that I think if you take that Universal tram tour, one of the things that they show you after you go through the Jaws stuff is they show you the house
from The Burbs.
Oh, and then I was on the tram and they're like, "That's the house from," and I knew it. I was like, "Oh, The Burbs." And then they're like, "But it's also been featured recently in a Wayfair commercial," and everyone was like, "Yeah!" And I was like, "No, it's The Burbs house."
Why is that one featured in a Wayfair commercial?
Why are you so excited about Wayfair? It's The Burbs house.
And then maybe more people will be excited about Johnny Knoxville posting the announcement that a new Jackass movie is in the works. Jackass 5, I believe. And he said the boys are back in pain He said, well, a wang dang and hot damn doodle. We are starting the year off with a bang. We wanted to let you know that this summer, Jackass is back.
Well, welcome back. We missed you. We get into a brand new hour of the show. We do it right now on KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
Hell yeah. The Prequent is here. We got a lot to give you this hour. Good hour to be locked in on KROQ. I'm Klein. That's Allie. There's DJ Omar Khan, Jake Z Nerd. Got Postmaster Johnny and Postmaster Johnny the Drunk, also known as Gen Z Johnny and Alcoholic Johnny. He's got a lot of new nicknames coming as well. Johnny Walker, I think we just call him now.
Oh, cool. He should have that.
He should have that. He could just go.
Too cool of a name.
Too cool of a name for that's absolutely true. And then Vanessa back there. Vanessa got into a bit of an altercation, a driving altercation, which is funny because the last one that we talked about with her involved her running over a bicyclist.
Yeah, she killed that guy.
That guy's dead now.
Yeah.
He survived and took all my money.
Oh, no.
Oh, what? I don't think we heard that part of the story.
No, just kidding. They just raised my insurance, and
Oh.
that feels like a dagger to my heart.
They raise everyone's insurance, but how much do they raise your insurance when you run over a bicyclist?
A lot, like $400.
What?
Whoa!
But it's okay, guys.
No, that's gotta be
I now
annual.
have cheap insurance, and that's all that matters.
Well, Vanessa, another incident that took place almost led to a road rage fist fight. It sounds like.
This is where people get stabbed over stuff.
Yeah,
like
we'll
this.
get into that in just a moment, and then later this hour, we're going to give you this trip. If you would like to win your way in, hang with us. Airfare, hotel. We're heading to Breckenridge. Get the lift tickets, courtesy of Hotel Alpenrock. Luxury has arrived in Breckenridge. Look it up. Trust me, as soon as you see the pictures, you're like, I need in on this trip, and we'll give you a chance to win your way in with some Generation Wars, which will be coming up later this hour. But when we get back from this, we'll find out exactly how Vanessa almost killed another person.
of me. I was in it. I wake it back to the end of beginning. How to walk.
What did I
You trust me, you'll be fine. Doom.
Where is that
That
from?
is award-winning.
Amazing. Where'd you find that?
I've been wanting to play that for the last year, man.
What was she?
I don't know what we did it for. I forget.
I don't think I've ever heard that before.
Yeah.
Well,
You know, I think this song finally unseated Taylor Swift as number one on the Billboard charts, and now I know why.
this is why, before Vanessa tells a story as to how she almost killed someone in traffic, 805 says this is why we don't let kids drive. It's very plain and simple. They're just not qualified. But I don't think this was a moving vehicle altercation you had, was it?
No, I was parking.
A parking situation.
Parking her Power Wheels.
That's right. And what happened?
So, I was parking it. There was no parking, and I finally see one, but it's a tight spot. But I was like, I can fit in because I'm a good parker. Anyways, I went in, but the right side and the left side, both of those cars were parked on the line. So I was able to get in, but now I needed to get out. So I was like, I can do it because I'm skinny enough. Boom. Then I
By the way, I use that constantly as an indication as to if I need to lose weight or not. If I get into
squeeze.
If I can squeeze out of I got to a point recently where it was my first time I could not squeeze out. Like I always
You
thought
have to climb through the trunk. I've done that before.
I had to climb out the back door on the passenger side.
Yeah.
And it's I've done this, the sunroof thing. I mean, there's a lot of ways, but
You jumped out of the sun.
no, I mean I've thought about that as a way out before, but like when you cannot squeeze your body through those little tiny, if you're like, because by the way, whoever draws the lines of the parking lots, pretty much all over Southern California, they are evil geniuses, what they're doing.
Well, and they have compact spots, and nobody uses the compact spot. There's big-ass Suburbans and stuff in the compact
But
spots.
I think they legally have to have a certain amount of spots for a play, and they the way that they figured out how to do it is they just draw them way too close together.
But I think most people do exactly what Vanessa did, which is you think you can fit in, you're so happy you finally fit in because you got a parking spot, and you don't think about part two, which is how do I get out of the car?
Right.
Exactly. So I was like, I can totally get out. And then I attempted, but then it taps the car. But in the car was the driver. And then I look at her, and then I was like, well, girl, you parked on the line.
Did you say that?
Yes, I did. Because she gave me a face, and I was like, this is not my fault. You were on the line.
How hard did you bang her
It
door?
was like a tap. Like, tap.
No damage?
No, well, I honestly didn't see. I don't think it was damaged because I wasn't like, cool. Because I was trying to be like slick,
Yeah, and I've experienced this too, where you do the tap, and the person is always in their car when it happens.
Right.
I'm like, what are you doing?
If you ever get away with it, like you open your door, like when my kids will jump out the back seat, they'll push the door really open and and I go, please don't be someone in
and
there.
they're not there, and you're like, not my problem.
When someone's not in there, you feel you got away with it. You're like, oh. But you're right. It always seems like in those rare moments where you actually do open a car, hit another parked car, the person just happens to be like...
Just sitting there on their phone.
Sitting right there. Give you that look of judgment.
And I'm amazed that you confronted her and you went and said, hey, this is your fault.
And then I went around and I was like, dude, I'm sorry, but I needed to get out. I didn't think I was going to hit your car. And then I go to her side. I was like, you have so much room. You need to fix your car. Like, I'm sorry. She's like, well, did you scratch it? And I honestly didn't look. I said, no, I don't know. I just said, I don't know. And then I said, no, I didn't. And then I went to get my food. I came back, and she did fix the car.
She reparked herself.
She reparked, and she was still in there. And then I said, thank you. And she just gave me like a rolling of her eyes. And I was like, dude, this is on you. But it just sucks that I got caught. But
I got caught.
But the people that and there's a lot of people that do this more now than ever. I noticed this past year when we were giving out those parking tickets for Park Week. The amount of people that take good spots, high demand spots, just to sit in their car.
Yes, there were so many people, Klein, when we went around that were just sitting in there, and they were like, "I know I'm parked like an a-hole. I'm just sitting here killing time."
I know. If you're sitting there for a while, fix your cars. It could have been me. It could have been another person that had a stronger hand that could have scratched your car.
Well,
doing this yourself.
The time that this happened to me, the guy got out of his car and was like inspecting it with, this precision, like he was going to ask for my insurance information. People get so over dramatic about a little love tap.
If
And it's like, I understand if you have a really...
Love tap is a hilarious name that we've come up with because it makes it sound like there's no... It's just called like
it's just a boop.
Yeah, it's called like a violent tap. All of a sudden, it sounds very different.
There's no way that makes any kind of difference. People get so bent out of shape about door dings.
Especially if it's,
like your new car.
If it's a crappy car, if it's a car that's obviously got some, obviously you don't want more scratches and dings on it, but eventually, like Jake's old car.
Dude, I like add one.
It just,
That's the character.
It just blends in. if you're going to pull up next to like a guy who's got a really nice, pristine car, then all of a sudden you're like, all right, maybe I need to be a little bit careful getting out.
I would want to hit it more, but
I agree.
But Vanessa, did this person have a nice car?
Yeah, it was nice. I mean, it wasn't a luxury car, but it was a nice car.
And then the color matters, too, because if it's a white car, then it's like every little thing makes a mark.
It was a dark car. But also on my way back, the people on my left who also parked on the line were like, they got to their car and they couldn't get in. And then I was like, you parked on the line. I just like was calling
She was just running to the parking lot.
The line police, huh?
Vanessa's trying to snort all the lines. She's upset. They're all parked all over them. We got to take a break. Allie.
Yeah.
We've got a trip to give away after this quick break, and that will be to join us in Breckenridge. If you want to win, you have to represent your generation. So if you're a Gen Xer, a Boomer, Gen Z or Gen Y? No, not Gen Y.
Gen Y? What's
That's not a thing. I don't know. I thought that was a thing. Millennial. Call now, and we will get you into Generation Wars and potentially get you on the plane to join us for an unforgettable ski snowboard weekend. Call now 800-520-1067. Gen Wars is next.
Calling all KROQ listeners, this is Dave Grohl.
Listen at 9, noon, 3, and 6 for your chance to win a pair of tickets to Foo Fighters. Wednesday, January 14th, Kia Forum.
That's right, baby.
Foo Fighters lining up to give back and nab tickets.
Limited tickets at Ticketmaster.
Proceeds will go toward Hope the Mission and Los Angeles Mission.
Listen to KROQ all week to win tickets to see our band at the Forum.
Is someone getting the best? Courtesy of Live Nation.
World famous KROQ. KROQ.
KROQ Klein Alley Show. It's a big prize up for grabs in this round of Generation Wars. The winner will not only get bragging rights for their generation, which is always great because it means that you're better than everyone that was born around you, but also you will get yourself, listen to this, round-trip airfare for 2, 3-night hotel stay, Hotel Alpenrock, and that's happening with us March 5th through the 8th. Lift tickets for Breckenridge Mountain, courtesy of Hotel Alpenrock. It's luxury accommodations. We got a lot of fun things planned, and we can't wait to bring you with us. If you win, the last time we did this, Allie, remember?
Hey, sweet devs. First-time listener, long-time caller. Generation Wars with the All Boomers was a freaking hit. We all love it. We all talk about it. It was a great segment. It took forever, but it was awesome.
See, people can't just give us a compliment without figuring out a way to somehow rub an insult in there.
That's fine. I can't just take a plain old compliment anymore.
No.
And what was great about the Oops All Boomers edition was that all of the boomers were yelling and arguing with each other about who got the right answer.
That was the best.
And even when we said that's the wrong answer, they were like, no, it's not.
Got people on the phone right now representing Gen X, Millennials, Gen Z, and Boomers as well, with an opportunity to win this amazing trip and bragging rights. And if you're not on the phone right now, but you'd like to play along, let's see how you would do in this exciting edition of Generation Wars.
Generation Wars.
Hey, where's the beat? Are we busting or what?
You kids and your TikToks.
Gen Z is lazy.
Generation Wars.
Representing the generation known as Gen Z, born in 2001, Travis says his hobbies include smoking weed.
Nice.
And Travis is now on the phone here at KROQ. Good morning, Travis, and welcome to Generation Wars.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Of course, lot up for grabs here. If you know the answers to these questions, and the questions will span all generations, so you're probably not going to do great with the boomer questions, but if you do know the answers, or if you think you do, please lock in by yelling out Gen Z and wait for Allie to call on you, so you will have a chance to win this trip.
Agree or disagree that every Travis smokes weed?
Oh, 100%. I think that's the rule. If you're Travis, you have to smoke weed.
I mean, that's what you're born into.
Probably. All right, let's say hi to a representative from the Millennials. They are a collector of the Pokemon. This is Tim, born in 1991. Good morning, Tim, and welcome to KROQ's Generation Wars. How goes it?
Yo, how goes it? What's up?
What's the best Pokemon card in your collection?
Right now, probably just a vintage Pikachu.
All right.
The old school.
How much is that worth?
I think it's. I haven't gotten it graded. Actually, it's just still stuck in the binder that I got it when from way back when.
All right, I'm glad Jake asked that follow-up question. That was great. Jake is 100% with his follow-up questions, leading to nothing. It's 100%. If you keep track of every one of Jake's follow-up questions, they've always gone.
Gave a number.
Always gone nowhere fast.
And it's always just of interest to him. And really no one else.
Right, that's it. It's just Jake's like, I want to know what only I want to know right now, and not the general public. Let's derail this entire thing. And we say hi to the representative from Gen X. This is Brian, who you own a boat and live on the boat in Long Beach?
Yes, sir. Sweet dibs.
Sweet dibs. Good to have you on board. Born in 1972.
Cool. Jake, any follow-up questions about the boat?
What's your boat worth? Everyone wants to know that.
20 grand.
All right, not bad. And finally, he is a representative from the Boomers. This is an Oops All Dudes round of Generation Wars. This is
Sausage Fest.
Kent, born in 1963, who remembers Mammoth used to cost $13 a day. That's his fondest memory. What's up, Kent? Welcome to KROQ.
Hey, good to hear from you guys. Happy New Year.
All right, Happy New Year. All right, here we go. Questions will officially begin. If you know the answer, you must lock in by yelling out your generation. Wait for Allie to officially call on you, and then you will get a point, and whoever has the most points at the end will win this trip and bragging rights for their generation. Here we go. This candy was known as the Fresh Maker.
Gen X.
Millennial.
Gen X, go ahead.
That's
Time is up. Need an answer instantly. Allie, who followed up that? I think it was Millennial. Was
I
next
think you're
up.
right, yeah.
Millennial?
Winter Fresh?
No.
No.
Oh.
Anyone else?
Time is...
Boomer.
Boomer?
Boomer. Gen Teen.
No.
What? Oh, my God. That's amazing.
So Boomer. Denteen. I'm sorry, we cannot accept that. Guys, the answer is Mentos. Mentos.
The Fresh Maker.
Moving on now. In the reality show Jersey Shore, what does GTL stand for?
Someone has their blinker on.
It's got to be the Boomer.
It's definitely
Gen X. Go ahead, Gen X.
Good to look?
No, that is wrong.
Oh, great.
Time is up. I'm surprised. I thought it was an easy question. Gym Tan Laundry. Everyone knows. Gym Tan Laundry.
Never watched that show.
Allie, Jersey Shore missed you, huh?
Nope.
Wow. Moving on. Here we go.
I was into Tila Tequila back then.
I bet you were. In the viral video starring Charlie, what body part of his brother did he bite?
Ooh.
Millennial.
Yes, Millennial.
His finger.
That is the correct answer. And finally, someone is on the board in the Charlie Bit My Finger viral video.
Tim, only one on the board.
The only one on the board now, representing millennials. We move on. What does Finsta mean?
Gen Z.
Go ahead, Gen Z.
Like a fan page Instagram.
Hold on.
I don't think that's correct.
It kind of is, though. It's not. I can't accept it. Judges are saying no. Anyone else want to steal this one?
Gen X.
Yes, Gen X.
Sex Instagram.
Oh, a what?
Sex Instagram.
Sex?
Sex.
No.
Yeah.
Just for sex?
That's not correct either. Could be used that way. All right, no one gets the point. This is a fake Instagram account that you've set up.
A hidden Instagram account
Right, usually
that no one knows about.
Trailing an X or something. Moving on, we go to the next one.
Would have loved to have known what Kent thought that was.
Well, Kent, what did you think Finsta was? A flavor of Dentyne, or? We move on.
Isn't that the mint version?
All right, here we go. It is time now for your next question. Guys, what was the name of the Cincinnati Zoo gorilla that was shot and killed after a child fell into the enclosure? Yes, Millennial.
Harambe.
Harambe is correct. R.I.P. Harambe. And we move on now. What does the term stan mean in internet culture?
Millennial.
Yes, Millennial.
It's like a fan.
An obsessive fan of a particular celebrity. That is correct.
That's
Allie?
great. So Tim the Millennial has 3 points. Nobody else has anything.
Wow, don't worry. There's still plenty of questions left, but you guys need to start stepping up, or it's going to be our Millennial on the plane to Colorado. Tim, are you a skier or snowboarder?
Snowboarder.
All right, here we go. Moving on. This is your next question. Guys, in the TV show Beverly Hills 90210, what high school did the gang go to?
Boomer.
Yes, Boomer.
West Beverly.
That is the correct answer. West Beverly. Boomer is on the board, and we move on with your next question.
I would love to have a lodge conversation with this Boomer in Colorado.
Who released the first ever camcorder?
Millennial. Boomer.
Oh, that was close.
Gen X,
Gen
I
X
think?
barely. Yeah, Gen X.
Sony?
That is correct.
Whoa.
Sony on the board.
It's you, Brian.
In what movie did we get the famous line, "Get to the chopper"?
Millennial.
Yes,
Boomer.
yes, Millennial.
Arnold Schwarzenegger in the... oh, my God, I can't think of it right now. Shoot. No.
Who was
Okay,
next?
a lot of other people. I think Boomer.
Boomer, you're next.
I'm in the same boat as he is. I know it's an Arnold Schwarzenegger or Jamie Lee Curtis, but I don't remember the name.
I think Gen X was also trying to guess that.
Gen X?
Yeah. Oh, God.
No one gets the point, guys.
Point.
Predator is the movie. Predator.
Predator.
We cannot give any points
With
for
Jamie
that.
Lee Curtis.
And we move on. She was the Predator. A lot of people don't know that. Jamie Lee Curtis. Here we go. What was the original slogan for AT&T?
Boomer.
Yes,
Boomer
Boomer.
Kent.
American Telephone and Telegraph.
No, that was not their slogan. That's what it stands for, but that was not their slogan. Anyone want to take a shot at this?
Gen Z?
Yeah, Gen Z.
Going places?
No. The original
Millennial?
slogan. Yes,
that's
Millennial.
Toyota, isn't
Millennial.
it?
Go ahead, Millennial. Yes, Millennial.
Raising the bar?
No. The original slogan for the
Okay, Boomer,
1970s.
one more time.
Boomer, you cannot go again. It was reach out and touch someone.
Out and touch someone.
Yeah, sorry.
He's all reach out and touch someone after the fact.
All right, go to your next question. Boomer, get ready for this one. Mr. Ed was a talking what?
Gen X. Boomer.
Gen X. Horse for the steal.
No.
Did not expect that to happen.
That was my question.
Oh, man, that was all teed up for
Gentine
Boomers.
and Mr. Ed.
We are tied. We only have a few questions left. Allie, what is the current score in this Generation Wars?
So Tim, the Millennial, is still in the lead with 3. Brian, Gen Xer, is trailing by 2. And Kent, the Boomer's got 1. Travis, Gen Z, not on the board still.
Which TV character one time said, "Eat my shorts"? Or not one time, but multiple.
X.
Yes, Gen X.
Gen Z.
That would be Bart Simpson.
That is the correct answer.
Okay, now Gen X and Millennial are tied.
Okay.
It's getting interesting.
There's only 2 questions left now, so now it really matters. Here we go. Don't screw this up. What phrase replaced goodbye in early texting culture?
Millennial.
Yes, Millennial.
TTYL.
That is
later.
correct.
Wow.
I will accept that. I would have also accepted BRB. Millennial has gone up 1 now, and there's 1 question left.
Oh.
Allie,
Yes.
this is going to be the final question, unless it comes down to a tie. Big trip up for grabs, bragging rights. Blockbuster Video was famous for the phrase that started with the words, "Be kind."
Gen X.
Millennial.
Boomer.
Gen X, I heard you.
Rewind.
Be kind, rewind.
Okay, so now it's 4-4.
All right, now this is exciting. I'm going to say goodbye to Kent the Boomer. Thank you for trying, but you failed us all, so goodbye, Kent. Thank you, and we say goodbye now to Travis from Gen X. Good luck and enjoy smoking weed today, but thank you for playing. And now we're down to Tim, the Millennial, and Brian, the Gen Xer, battling it out for 1 trip and bragging rights for 1 generation.
They're locked in. They're ready.
God. Oh, God.
This fashion accessory became iconic with low-rise jeans and a visible thong by what name?
Millennial.
Gen X,
X.
barely.
The tattoo on the back, the tramp stamp.
No.
Oh, shit.
Millennial, is that going to be a...
My bad.
Chance to steal and win this one.
Is that going to be a choker?
No.
No.
The correct answer is the whale tail.
Oh,
Never knew that.
And guys, it comes down to this now.
This is like sudden death.
In the mid 2010s, in 2010, sometime right around then, there was an argument that started online dividing people over the color of a dress
Millennial.
between what? Yes, Millennial.
Is that the black and blue dress and the white and gold?
Those are the colors, right?
I will accept that. It's yellow or blue, I think, was the argument, but it was a black blue. Hold on, I got to go to the judges on this one. There's a
I think
big
it was black.
That counts. That counts.
I will. You know what? I will accept. Congratulations. You knew what we were talking about.
Millennials victory!
Millennial, you get yourself the win. Millennial, what would you like to say to your entire generation rooting you on right now, listening along, texting along support? What would you like to say to your generation?
Dude.
That's beautifully said. Beautifully said. Hey, we will see you with us. Get ready. Clear out some time in March. We're going to get the plane ready to go, and we will see you with us as we head over to Breckenridge for a weekend of skiing and snowboarding.
Bring your vintage Pikachu.
Thrilled to have you with us. Jake will have plenty of follow-up questions, and we will see you there. And congratulations. That's been your Generation Wars on KROQ.
You had me at banger. You had me at banger.
We're really just sitting here killing time until tomorrow when we have the official blind butt test. Blind Charlie will be in the KROQ studios, and he believes he's up for the challenge that I think Omar put out there originally, which is could he pick his own girlfriend's butt out of a lineup of butts?
Which he said he could.
He said no problem. And this all started when we got a video of him dancing with his girlfriend at KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas, and his way of dancing is just kind of
putting his hand on his girlfriend's ass while she danced.
Rubbing her butt. And he claimed that as a blind man, that's how he can tell she's dancing. That's how he...
It doesn't matter what the body part is. It has to be the butt.
We do have Blind Charlie's girlfriend on the phone right now. This is Maggie. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hi. First of all, I want to make sure you're cool with all of this before we proceed, because we're all excited about it, but this is really your ass as the star of the show here, and I don't want you to feel...
Yeah, nice butt, by the way.
I don't want you to feel violated. I don't want you to feel peer pressured into this in any way. Are you open to the blind butt test?
Yeah.
You seem hesitant.
Yeah. Is that a real... You cough once if you mean that, or are you actually on board?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I'm looking forward to it.
You're also a listener, right? I mean, you've been a fan of the show. That's how you and Blind Charlie met.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is?
Yeah, they're both listeners.
Oh, I didn't know that. I was always wondering how Blind Charlie met you. I thought he met you on that app where he has strangers kind of be his eyes for him. That's where he met that other.
That was the last Weird Alaska girl.
Oh.
No, you guys met at an event, right?
Met him the first time at the Royal Otis barbecue. Then saw him at the bowling event we had, and then
Who made the first move? Like, what's his game like?
Well, he couldn't make the first move. He couldn't even see her.
No, he'd be the perfect person to make the first move, because he's like, "Is that your boob? I don't know. I'm blind."
Yeah. Is that what happened?
He wouldn't. He wouldn't know. Allie. He couldn't even do it. So you went up to him and you introduced yourself?
I did. I was like, "Hi, nice to meet you. I've heard you on the radio. You're Charlie."
Uh-huh. That's a good
And the
line.
fact that he's a billionaire didn't have anything to do with it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Really? Because you've heard now, if you listen to the show, he's been very generous with charitable donations. He's been generous with, sugar daddying Allie personally.
Oh yeah, still love that switch.
You're not into him just for his financial means.
No, he's a real charmer. Yeah.
He is very charming, and he has said nothing but wonderful things about you. He said he is completely head over heels.
Will you be
great ass is what he said.
Yeah.
That was his line.
He said, "I love tapping dead ass."
Are you going to be disappointed if he is unable to pick your ass out of the lineup during the blind butt test, or no?
A little bit. A little bit, slightly.
Vanessa said you had a request for what you wanted to wear, because we have a bunch of other butts lined up to come in here to try to fool Charlie, but we need to make sure everyone's wearing something similar. What did you choose? What did you want to wear?
Well, I wanted to piggyback off of Allie's suggestion for the spandex and add no underpants, do like a yoga pant or spandex. We all wear the same thing, line up and see if he can, detect my ass.
So everybody would have to wear spandex with no underwear?
Yes.
Okay. We can accommodate that, I think. And then we'll do this tomorrow.
Can we?
Oh, sure. Why not? I don't know. It seems like we got this
Make
done.
sure you don't, signal Charlie, like, don't flex your buttocks or anything like that.
Yeah. I don't want no cheating. I mean,
sound like a Morse code message with your ass.
Beep,
It's me.
beep, 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 beep. Don't, you got to play the game the right way, because, this is be fascinating. I don't think science has ever spent any time doing what we're doing tomorrow.
I don't think Blind Charlie's going to be able to do it, and you know why? Because Blind Charlie is not this blind guy that goes around feeling faces. Right, Maggie?
Right. He doesn't.
Yeah. I think
he feels ass.
Is that what it is?
He smells ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, other than that video that we posted of you guys dancing, quote, dancing at Acoustic Christmas, does he usually, like when you guys walk down the street together, does he put his hand on your ass like a seeing eye dog sort of thing?
Yes, I'm his walking cane, his human cane, so he'll grab me very tightly, and we do left to right using my right hand, and halt.
Halt?
A pull, yeah, a halt. And we'll do a pull for faster.
Wow, so he's kind of riding you like a horse.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
All
That's
right,
pretty cool.
Does he have the same moves in bed?
What?
Again, a great follow-up question. Thank you.
I don't even know if they've gotten to that stage in their relationship yet.
Oh, I'm sure they have, right?
Why are you sure they have?
They're adults.
Maybe
you think by now they haven't had sex?
Maybe she's saving herself.
Yeah, we're celibate.
No way.
Just kidding.
Yeah, that's crazy. And when you are getting your ass felt up, do you have a preference of just standing, bending over, doing the ass shake? What do you think?
Well, no, they're going to all have to dance. I think we decided.
They are going to dance.
They're all going to have to do that same dance move. That's going to have to be the. There was an argument that went on way too long.
I think that makes it easier, by the way.
For him to figure it out?
Yeah, because she dances a certain way, and he's going to know.
And the other question is he allowed to poke, or is it more of like a squeeze, or is it just like he was doing in the video, where it's just a quick rub, like he rubs down the line of asses and picks out the one? I don't know.
I think he can use both hands. He can use his face if he wants.
No, he cannot use his face.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
She said yes. Okay, good.
Oh, man.
All right, well,
get some pink eye tomorrow.
This is a fascinating. We will see. I can't wait to meet you tomorrow, Maggie. Thanks for
Awesome.
thanks for agreeing to do this, and thanks for letting us do the first ever blind butt test. I'm very curious to find out. For the sake of science, Allie, will Charlie be able to do it? Right?
Hey, one final question for Maggie. What's the most expensive thing Blind Charlie's ever bought you?
Oh.
God, there's so many things that are going through your mind. Huh?
Oh, my God.
Oh, my gosh.
What is the nicest gift he's gotten you?
The nicest gift?
Yeah. What a...
He's made me a playlist on Apple Music.
Oh,
he's slow playing.
Yeah, nice.
He's love bombing.
Yeah, I think that's our way of saying he bought 10,000 shares of Apple stock.
Totally.
All right, we got to take Maggie, thank you.
Don't say 15-karat diamond. Don't say 15-karat diamond.
See you tomorrow.
Playlist.
Can't wait to meet you. That'll be tomorrow. The big blind butt test will be happening. If you're not watching the show on YouTube, it's a great day to start doing that. So you're in the habit for tomorrow. We'll figure out science, butts, and blindness all join forces here on KROQ.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show. The world famous KROQ. Klein Alley Show.
I should check Prize Picks. KROQ, Klein Alley Show. News now, then your Foo Fighters tickets. The second we're done with this.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for A.D.D. News.
Well, the Actor Award nominees were announced yesterday. We are officially in awards season. The Critics' Choice Awards happened last weekend, and the big winner there was One Battle After Another, and Timothée Chalamet was won for Marty Supreme. The Golden Globes are this Sunday, hosted by Nikki Glaser, and the Actor Award nominees, formerly Nermers.
Man, words will whoop on your ass.
Formerly known as the SAG Awards are, and Klein, these are the movies that you missed out on because my code was invalid.
So bummed
Frankenstein,
about that stupid code.
Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, and Sinners. And Timothée Chalamet is nominated again for his role in Marty Supreme. Ariana Grande is also nominated, but Cynthia Erivo not nominated. The most nominations were for One Battle After Another. So you got Leonardo DiCaprio, and you've got Paul Thomas Anderson, and Chase Infinity, Sean Penn, Benicio del Toro, and then Sinners also, I guess, got more nominations than people expected. Michael B. Jordan and many others nominated for that. And I'm sorry, Klein, I actually went into my account yesterday, and I was even locked out of my own account. So, but I will, I think, be getting a new code in the next 7 days.
You shared your password too much, and you got
No, I think this is just protocol. This is just
password whore.
No. If you want in on my code, Klein, I'll sell it to you for $10.
Only if it works.
My new code. Yeah, only if it works.
Yeah, $10 to watch all those movies? Absolutely.
Dude, that's a deal.
That's like the super... By the way, you're a terrible negotiator. Start at $10? Really?
Yeah, you should have started at 100. What's wrong with you?
In my head, I was thinking
all
like
those movies?
$500.
I don't even think you wanted it for free anymore.
All right, that's $10. Great, done. Verbal contract.
Wait, I want a chicken sandwich,
nope,
too.
Too late. Sorry.
All right, Starbucks has added something new to the menu, and baristas are pissed about it. Of course, they have put a lot of new things on their menu. They took a lot of things off, but then they added like protein coffees, and then they had a while where they were doing olive oil in their lattes, and it was making everyone crap their pants.
Oh, yeah. Double matcha.
That's kind of what they're adding now.
That barista sounds annoying.
It is the iced Dubai chocolate matcha, and it has unsweetened matcha, pistachio sauce, milk ice topped with the Dubai chocolate cream cold foam, and a salted brown buttery topping. And baristas are saying, now I am finally quitting my job because this takes a long time to make, and of course everyone wants to order it because it has Dubai chocolate in it, and everyone's obsessed with Dubai chocolate, but the process of making this is more trouble than it's worth.
Well,
and baristas are like, I'm done, yo.
The person that takes the order at Starbucks is never the person that has to actually make the drink. So the person that makes at the register, they're the ones that should try to talk people out of ordering the annoying drinks.
Yeah, but they can't. I mean, people want what they want.
I want
a
double decaf Dubai chocolate. And the person goes, "Would you? How about just an iced coffee?" You just
nobody's there for just an iced coffee anymore. Everyone that's going to Starbucks is there because they are a sugar addict.
That is also very true.
There's no it's not because you love coffee. No one is going to Starbucks for the coffee.
And also, listen, pump your brakes, baristas. You're not real baristas at Starbucks. All you do is press a little button on that machine. You're not like taking the beans, grinding them, tamping them, all that.
Jake's more of a barista now. Because
absolutely.
They grind up the beans.
No,
the machine does it all.
A lot. I just was at Starbucks at the airport coming back, and it was wild to watch. But it was just everything was just pushing 3 buttons, and then 19 different drinks came out.
You go to a real coffee house, they're grinding those beans. I mean, they're working it. They're frothing that milk, putting a little design on it, sprinkling some like cinnamon at the end of it.
I understand the design part, but also they're doing 2 pumps of this, 6 pumps of this, the chocolate syrup,
what does
the
that
cold
take?
food.
That's no big deal.
I think it takes a long time. That's why everyone's waiting 1,000 hours for their drinks.
Omar's talking about the real baristas that all look like they're in the Lumineers. They spend a lot of time.
Those guys are real deal.
They have little aprons.
They hold the beans up to the light to look at them or something.
And then you go like, thank you, and they give you this little nod like, I know.
Yeah.
And now a feel-good story that I'd like to share about a man and his sheep. A man in Germany who is doing something that no one has ever done before.
These outfits were all made using wool from gay sheep. The world's first flock of them, actually. German farmer Michael Stucke is raising 21 gay rams.
This is the first flock of gay sheep ever, exclusively gay sheep. And this is the man who's raising them. I don't know what he's saying, but something pro-LGBT.
Die haben ja ein ganz normales, natürliches Verhalten und sie haben eben kein Interesse an weiblichen Schafen und sie verweigern den Deckakt.
Yeah, I think there was a swear word in there, but I think what he's saying is it naturally occurs in a lot of animals, but especially sheep. And a lot of these gay sheep get rejected from other flocks. The person is like, I don't want to deal with this gay sheep. I want sheep to make new sheep. That's the point of having them, right?
Studies have found about 8% of rams are gay, and up to 22% are bisexual. Supporters can even sponsor sheep, ceremonially adopting a ram and giving them another happy day on the farm.
So he shears the wool and he makes stuff out of them and he puts them in like fashion shows and stuff like that. But this is the first exclusively gay sheep flock.
So they all have to be sweater vests, right?
Oh, yeah. And there's like handkerchiefs. There's like it's a bunch of gay stuff. It's great.
Well, what Allie gets in her newsfeed, I'm glad she shares that with us here.
I think this should be the new Rams mascot.
No, absolutely not. We get into a brand new hour of the show.
Snap.
Yeah, it's the new 49ers mascot for sure. If you would like to go see the Foo Fighters happening next weekend at the Kia Forum, call us now. Call 800-520-1067. Those tickets are yours.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
All right, just after 9 o'clock, it's the Prequend. This week is weird because it's doing one of those things where it moves fast and goes real slow.
Dude, yeah, I know. Well, the first 2 days, I was like, all right, yeah, we're back. Cool. You know, things are moving. They're grooving.
Kind of
There's a little
adrenaline.
extra pep and people step. Yeah.
Now it's
and then
fumes again.
when I woke up Wednesday, I was like, oh, man, now it's just a Wednesday.
I mean, I don't know if I'm the only one, but I feel like 2026 is dragging ass already. And I know it's supposed to be all motivational, and here we go. It's time to light the world on fire, but it feels...
Once you settle into the slog.
Yeah, once you start feeling sluggish again, it is... we're almost... Omar, how many days until 2027? Are we counting down yet, or are we getting close?
I don't know, like 300?
All right, we're almost there. We're almost there,
300
guys.
and something.
Let's do it together. This hour on the show, lots to get into. We kick it off by getting you into the Foo Fighters announced yesterday, and the story's gone quite viral since we broke the news. But Pat Smear, guitarist, Foo Fighters, not going to be able to actually guitar because he broke his foot gardening, and apparently it was a pretty severe break, doing something that seems like a pretty...
Broke multiple bones in his foot.
Multiple bones, gardening, which is, you think of all the things you could do that are safe. Gardening seems like one of the safest, but Omar says very dangerous.
It is. I was thinking about this, and I think what possibly might have happened is that he probably has, like, fancy, huge pots. I think maybe he was trying to move one of those, and then it fell over and crushed him.
Smashed
his foot. Yeah, some of those they're like baby trees in there.
Yeah,
they're heavy
huge
as hell.
So anyway, the good news is that the show will continue, and we will get you in if you are caller 20 right now, which puts us in North Hollywood, California, and we say good morning to Robert.
Yeah, hey, what's happening?
You are the 20th caller. Congratulations. Good morning, and enjoy your Foo Fighters.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Happy New Year.
Hey, happy... I don't know if we can do that anymore. Hold on. Let me check.
Is it too late?
I think you get... Well, we haven't spoken yet this year.
Dude.
Yeah, I think we're done with that. Why don't you go ahead and strike that from the record?
Okay, will do.
All right, let's try this
do
again.
The Curb Your Enthusiasm mentality.
What is that? What's the Curb Your Enthusiasm mentality?
Happy New Year.
It's a little late, frankly, for the Happy New Year's,
Why?
just happened a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah, that's too long. Statute of limitations is trying to run out on the New Year's. 3 days. Plenty.
3 days.
No, you're way too late. Robert, thank you anyway, and enjoy the show. And hold on 1 second so we can give you those tickets. You want another chance to win, you'll have that coming your way at noon today with Sluggo, and then again at 3 and at 6. All right, Sublime now. Then the show will continue after some Ensenada on KROQ.
Smash that like button.
Show. It's interesting, and I think it depends on a lot of things, but I'm sure the audience will have their own thoughts.
Do you, if you see somebody wearing a team jersey, hat, shirt, whatever, of a team that you also support, and it's not like the number one team in the area, not the local team.
You're not saying Dodgers or
Rams or whatever.
Right. So, okay, go ahead.
Do you acknowledge that you are also a fan of that team? Do you do a shout out, go team, and have a moment where you're like, hey, we're bros?
Yeah, Jake walks around squawing at everyone. Whenever he sees anyone wearing a Seahawks. Whenever he sees anyone with a Seahawks anything on, he's like, squaw! Yeah, he does that. And some people I think a lot of people now wear stuff because they're fans, but I also think maybe it's 50-50. They just like the color or the hat, or someone gave it to them.
Well, I was in a situation where somebody gifted me, well, you know Dave the King of Mexico, he's a huge Clippers fan, so he gifted me a Clippers hat. I happened to be worrying about it, and somebody approached me at a bar and started like talking to me about basketball, and I was like, I have no idea what you're saying.
That's
man.
Omar's hell right there.
It totally was, man. And you know what? I just chucked that hat in trash.
Because you don't want it to be a conversation starter.
Right.
Yeah, so I saw somebody, I've done this a couple times where I see somebody in Niners stuff, and it's not like there's plenty of Niner fans, it's California, whatever, but I did like a, hey, go Niners, and they looked at me like, why are you talking to me?
Right, well, that's a you thing, though. That's more.
You think so?
That's more you than about the team. Yeah.
But at the time, I wasn't wearing Niner stuff. I just wanted to acknowledge that I am also a Niners fan.
Probably thought you were mocking him. Probably thought you were doing like one of those like homophobic slurs.
He kind of was like, yeah, all right. And then kind of went back to his laptop. And I was like, oh. Yeah, I guess I thought that there'd be like, oh, man, you know, like Omar's talking about, a conversation, a little like, you think Brock's got what it takes?
If you're in a random place, like let's just say you're in Europe all of a sudden and you're wearing a Dodgers hat. You see another person in Europe wearing a Dodgers hat. There is an instant kinship. Like, oh, what? You know, hey, you from L.A. too? Maybe that's where it starts. Maybe they're not a Dodgers fan, but at least it's something where you're like, we connect.
So you think another country it would be more? Because I saw that too. I saw a couple people wearing Niner stuff, but I was like, I don't know what their deal is. Maybe it is just I like the colors. I don't know if they are a person from the area or actually a fan of the team.
As humans, right, we are conditioned to want to feel like we are somehow fitting in, whatever the hell that means.
Or you have something in common with somebody.
So you look for commonalities, and that's an obvious way to look. So if you go to a sports bar that's known as insert whatever team here, sports bar, it's not going to be that rare to see people wearing the stuff for the team. But if you go to a unlikely location and you see someone else, especially if it's a team that's not like a Bears fan.
Like if two Jets fans here are seeing each other, they're going to be like,
two Jets fans anywhere would be rare. So good luck finding two Jets fans anymore. That's hard.
I've had this backfire on me really epically, too.
How did it backfire on you?
There's a Mariners hat that represents the Crips in L.A., and so I'll say, hey, man, what part of Seattle you from? Like, I ain't. And he's mad dogging me. He's like, he gets pissed off that even
I wish they would take that to the next level and just end it.
Where's your set from? And then just stab him.
626 says,
spur the moment initiation, go.
As a music fan, I shout out people that are wearing shirts of artists I like. And
that's a good point.
Almost always respond positively. If they don't, they're probably a douche. And it's one of those, do you know the band on your shirt situations?
Yeah, because that is, if I see someone in a Nirvana shirt, I don't assume that they are a Nirvana fan anymore. I just assume that they have a Nirvana shirt. I don't assume that they even know anything about that band. But if it was a lesser-known band, like Crystal Method, very nice, gave us some of his merch, and if I saw somebody wearing a Crystal Method shirt, I'd be like, whoa, what's up? Like, they obviously are going to be a fan of that band.
Right, and I think that the bigger the band or the bigger the team, the less rare it is. When you start going niche or smaller, then you start going oh, hold on, now maybe we are connecting on a somehow deeper, more intimate level.
Right, if you see someone in a Savannah Bananas hat... That is a very specific
stop and have a
team support situation, and you have to have a chat.
So think about that as we head into all things Wildcard weekend. Also, it could be like one of those things where, someone got you a Christmas gift. They don't know you very well, and so you're just walking around wearing a shirt. What shirt? I was wearing, someone gave me a shirt one time, and I don't even know. It was an old mascot for, I think it was the Padres, which I hate to say. It was like that old cartoon actual Padre,
Okay.
And I just thought it was a funny cartoon. And then I was so annoyed dealing with people. They were like, yo, and they would yell players' names.
And you're like, I hate them.
And I was like, Omar, I was like, I got to stop wearing this shirt.
626 said, I saw someone with a Klein Alley Show bumper sticker, and I went up to them, and it was a very awkward encounter.
Yeah, because maybe, who knows, maybe they bought a used car. They didn't even know it was on there.
I bought a questionable car from somebody.
But yeah, a lot of people that claim it's very dependent on where you are located and if the person, seems like an approachable person.
But it also depends on the timing of the season. Like, we're going into a big weekend, Wildcard weekend. People are representing their teams more than ever right now that are playing this weekend, right? So wouldn't it be a time to kind of get excited together?
Yes, but if you are a gang member and Jake squaws at you, please.
Kill him.
Please.
That's Mariners, not Seahawks.
Right, whatever.
Calling all KROQ listeners, this is Dave Grohl.
Listen at 9 noon, 3 and 6 for your chance to win a pair of tickets to Foo Fighters.
Wednesday, January 14th, Kia Forum.
That's right, baby.
The Foo Fighters lining up to give back and nab tickets.
Limited tickets at Ticketmaster.
Proceeds will go toward Hope the Mission and Los Angeles Mission.
Listen to KROQ all week to win tickets to see our band at the Forum.
Is someone getting the best?
Courtesy of Live Nation.
World famous KROQ.
KROQ.
It's a skill I wish I didn't have, but apparently I have it, and people like to exploit it. So it's at your advantage right now. If you are pregnant, expecting a kid, think you want to have a kid in 2026, maybe you think you have a name that you've been thinking about for a while, or you're like, yep, this is the one, or you're getting into a fight right now with your partner going, I want to do this. It's an honoring of my grandfather. And the other one goes, that name's stupid. I will help you come up with all of the bad names, all of the nicknames that kid could get in the course of their life. You don't want them to get bad nicknames because that could change everything.
And that kind of stuff sticks with you, especially if a nickname really rolls off the tongue. That can stay with you all the way through adulthood.
So I'm not saying don't go with the name if you're locked in, but I just want to let you know what you could potentially experience. Stephanie, are you pregnant right now?
Hi, yes.
Okay, and what do you do?
In May.
All right. And do you know what you're having?
Girl.
Okay. And what name are you leaning towards right now?
So I have a couple, but I really love Maeve. It's spelled Mauve.
Maeve.
Maeve.
Well, that's a dangerous thing because if the kid has big teeth, you're going to get a lot of this. Nay. You're going to get a lot of that stuff, and you don't want to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
And
they have a weird belly button. Navel.
Maeve, right. You got, and also May. I think she said Maeve, start with an M, but rhymes with gay, and very close to Vanessa. And then Vanessa will be there yelling, gay, so you got that to deal with.
Gay.
Right. So I'm just letting you know what you're getting into with the name. I know everyone tries to go, I don't want to just go with a common name that you run into 1,000 Olivias in the street every day.
It's unique, but also the spelling seems kind of confusing, which could bother the child.
It's going to be a whole life of them going, what's your name? Maeve. M-A. Oh, Jesus. Why couldn't I just be...
Just the headache with customer service.
Oh, just that alone.
Explain what your name is.
But good luck.
Well, my first option was Clove. Clove. Clove.
Clove.
Great cigarette.
Hold on. Yeah. Oh, I remember cloves. I went through a real clove phase.
We were cool.
That was a fun phase in high school.
They cut your throat as you described.
I think I would lean towards Clove.
Clove. Okay. Thank you.
All right. No problem. This guy wanted to
name your kid either of those. Jesus.
Well, as spoken by a guy with no children, there's someone that would like my advice. I don't know if this is name related, but it's baby advice.
Hi, Klein Alley. Long-time listener, first-time Goat Line caller. I just got up on the podcast, and I wanted to ask Nostradamus for his prediction. Quite literally, thanks to the Thanksgiving special, we're expecting a kid. So I wanted to know if he can predict if it's going to be a boy or a girl. Our next scan is going to be next month, so I'll let you guys know.
So this guy's asking more for a Nostradamus pick about his kid that's going to be born, courtesy of Ali's mom's Thanksgiving special, which is when both of my kids got, and I impregnated my wife both times right around Thanksgiving, giving her the special.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy wanted to know what gender he's going to have.
Probably a girl then, right?
I can sense, it's going to be a girl. I think there's something about, I don't even know what his first kid is, not that it matters, but I think I'm sensing pink in that guy's future, so it will be a girl. And when you know for sure, make sure that you give us the name. My wife is due in 2 months, and I wanted to name our son Al. Well, Al is tough. It's simple, but
what's wrong with Al?
Develops a drinking problem. It's alcoholic very quickly.
Oh.
Al also looks like AI in font when you see it, which is not going to be going anywhere for a while. So you got that to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
So there's just a couple of things there on the text line as well. How do you say it? Zion? I'm busy working, can't call, but I would like you to give my thoughts on the name Zion. Well, Zion's tough. If the kid is boring, he's going to get a lot of ZZZ, like ZZZ.
Or
Zion.
when he gets laid, you say Mount Zion.
Yeah, time to Mount Zion, or if you
which might be cool.
Could be a good thing
for the kid.
He says it, never gets laid again.
Right, he says it out loud.
Time to Mount Zion. Get out of here, you loser.
Yeah, so you have some things. The cowardly Zion. There's a couple of things that could go with that. I'm just warning you, but in theory, it sounds good. Thinking about naming my kid just a number. Well, I like that.
Not 2.
Just don't do 2. Right. Yeah. 3 is good. Obviously, you remember from Seinfeld, 7 is a strong one as well. But
11 people are doing because of Stranger Things.
Oh, and then that's right. You always get that effect. And that's the other problem is the TV show effect that always happens where you get a slew of, it's like why we have all these Leos right now because these were all these women that grew up watching Titanic that fell in love with Leonardo DiCaprio.
They just had to do it, yeah.
And they had to do it.
Yeah, but then also when you get older, if you're named after a number, isn't that kind of confusing? If you're at the DMV, you're like, that's my name. Nope.
Right.
That's my name.
That's my name. No. Oh.
My identity has just been stolen so many ways. Well, there you have it. I hope this was at least a little helpful. We have the Wheel of Forced Resolutions to get here in just a moment. Figure out what Omar will have to do this year and Vanessa as we continue to ruin our 2026 for your pleasure next. quick. Shut it! Resolution. Hopefully you're stuck with it. If not, that's okay. You start over again and just come up with a different one. Sample them up like a poo-poo platter. Every couple of weeks, you just go, you know what? Losing weight was not as easy or fun as I thought. I'm going to move on to something else now.
Well, I think that is it today that's give up day?
I thought no, it's not that soon.
I think it's 2 weeks.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
Isn't it? Yeah, I think it's 2 weeks.
Maybe it's probably moving up. I don't know. Give up day already. I don't think we haven't even started ours till next week. I mean, Johnny's been drinking, but we haven't really started ours till next week.
Well, yeah, and I think most people, it's not like they're starting their New Year's resolution on January 1st.
Well,
you start it like a few days in after you've recovered. Yeah.
Yeah, you get into it sometime between now and February. You give it a shot for a few, and then you take a break.
For a few.
And then you start a new one. So if you've been keeping track, we've all been forcing resolutions on each other. Whoever breaks their resolution first, either by choice or accidentally, will sadly have to do something that will be embarrassing, painful, or both. If you remember, a few years ago when we did this, Jake was forced to write in his journal. And then he went to a concert. Every day he had a journal, and one day he completely forgot to journal. And this went on
I didn't forget. I did it after midnight, which is a BS rule.
And so Jake lost, and as a result, he had to wrap his own car with a picture of himself in his underwear.
Yeah, with his dog, too.
Then last year, I was forced to lose 1 pound a week, which I was able to do for a while, and then I finally couldn't anymore.
Which I was amazed you lasted as long as you did.
Me too, and it didn't seem to matter because I ended up getting my nipple pierced and jumping into a freezing cold lake at Big Bear. That was my painful, and frosting the tips of my hair. So I had triple punishment.
That was pretty good.
For some stupid reason.
But some of these resolutions have been lasting for people.
Right.
Jake still keeps a
Still
journal.
journaling.
I was doing hot yoga for a very long time. I've kind of fallen off now, but I think a lot of people, it has helped in a certain way.
And if you're a listener and you would like some help as well, we can spin the wheel for you. We've been giving listeners some forced resolutions, too, because sometimes people go, I should probably do something, but I just don't know what I want to do.
I don't know how to improve myself.
Yeah, or they all sound, like in theory, a lot of them sound
like a lot of work.
Annoying or expensive to actually do. So you go, why even start if I'm just going to quit this thing, which is probably not the right attitude to have. So today it's Omar's turn, it's Vanessa's turn, and then we got listeners that will help out as well. So, Omar, would you like to, can we spin on your behalf?
Yeah, you guys can spin for me. I hope Clarinet's not on
Clarinet's
there, right?
not on there. No,
okay,
we have new ones today. We still have some of the ones that are sitting around.
Hilarious.
This year already, here's what we got. Allie has to learn a new language. We haven't figured out what that'll be just yet. Johnny has to drink. He's been drinking every day, and he'll be in here in studio to try today's drink, which he said is what now, Johnny? Do you remember today's drink you're going to be trying? You said it earlier.
Prosecco.
Prosecco. He's going to be in here trying Prosecco for the very first time.
I think he's going to be the first one to tap out, by the way.
Oh, you think he's going to quit the drinking first?
It's just not in him, dude. I think it's going to...
I've even wanted to tap out, too. I said, guys, can I forfeit?
We
already?
We haven't even given all the resolutions today.
So it is give up day.
Apparently today's give up day.
It's give up day.
This is going to be the best year ever.
I have to start a side hustle of some variety. We haven't figured out what that'll be exactly
Maybe
just
you don't
yet.
have to.
Yeah, I may never have to start
What if the
side
punishment is shaving his head? He would keep drinking for
Johnny does not want to shave his head, but we've already done that, so we have to move on to something bigger and better.
No, we can do that again.
And Jake, what was your resolution?
Oh, I forget.
Start a new hobby.
Oh, yeah, start a new hobby.
Jake's got to start a new hobby, which we haven't figured out yet, but we think it could be sewing. So, anyway.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
You guys could go
give
ahead
it
and
a spin for Omar, Allie. Let's figure out what Omar's going to be doing. This year, some of the most popular resolutions on the wheel of forced resolutions. There's a few on here I know Omar will definitely hate, including doing 20,000 steps a day. And
20,000?
What number is he? 2. Oh, Omar.
That's so many.
This is not going to be fun for you. You're going to, he's going to hate this. Self-help.
Oh, you hate helping yourself.
Self-help, which is a big thing right now.
Oh, masturbation. He's into that.
And I think, we don't know exactly how this will look, but I was thinking, Allie, if Omar has to...
Do a vision board?
Oh, God, he would hate that.
Vision board?
But if he had to...
Vanessa, what?
If he had to every day on the show like
Do a new self-help thing?
Explain, give us like a self-help motivational whatever, and then he had to actually apply it to his own life. Because Omar hates all that stuff because he thinks it's all hippy-dippy
Well, and
crap.
he could do a lot of different things. He can go Tony Robbins, go old school.
Oh, yeah.
You listen to your old podcast?
Right. That's right. You can listen to that. That'll help you.
God, the problem with me and doing that is because I'm already a pretty motivated guy, so I don't need anybody to pitch me all these dumb ideas. You know, because they're all like ultimately stupid, and people like gravitate towards it for a couple of weeks, and ultimately always give up. This stuff doesn't help you long term.
Well, who's the person that wrote the "Get Them" theory?
Let them.
Let them. Right. That's the not get. It's a very different theory.
That's very aggressive.
Yeah, like you can. Omar could
get them all.
Get them all. Omar could come up with the next "Let Them" theory, and then all of a sudden he would be the self-help guru.
Like, what was that thing that Oprah was pimping out? The Secret.
Oh, yeah, The Secret. See, I've done a lot of these.
You've done this?
I read The Secret book,
Really?
and
How
I watched
does
The
that
Secret
help
movie.
you?
It's a bunch of white lady stuff.
Excuse me. No, Vanessa likes it too, right, Vanessa?
That Let Them thing was a white lady thing, too.
Okay, The Secret is... I can't tell you. No, The Secret.
okay.
No, The
I don't
Secret
care.
is just.
Don't
It's
tell
like,
us.
don't you just kind of like put it out there in the universe?
Yeah, it's basically the law of attraction. Whatever you put out there will come back to you 10 times over. So if
So
you
that's
are
BS.
generous with your money, then money will come back to you. If you put out,
You're not
positivity-
generous with your money at all.
Yeah, no. But I've done a
Secret
lot.
really rubbed
Goddess
off on
Moon
you.
Circle was also a self-help thing. That's about manifesting and letting things go that don't serve you anymore. So you could do that.
Hey, Chew, you want us to spin the wheel for you before we do Vanessa's spin?
Yes, please, we did.
Do you have any resolutions yet, or no?
No, I'm perfect. So I don't
Are
have
you okay
anything to
with
prove on.
pubes, Chewy?
Allie's pubes are still on the wheel.
Pubes
That's fine.
Chewy is
All right,
definitely
that's fine.
an attribute.
Give it a spin. Here we go. What will be his resolution? We've been giving listeners resolutions as well. Some of the most popular ones, some of the least popular ones. And Chewy will be...
Is that also self-help?
Push it to one. Just push it to one. It was close enough. Chewy, you are going to be doing a different workout class every week.
Sounds good. Do I have to go, or can I do something online?
You can do it online. You can
Yeah, you can
go,
do
but it has to be a
videos.
different one every week. There's no shortage out there. You can do those military ones where they yell at you.
P90X.
You can do. There's a billion out. The beach body. You just have fun and just a different one. It's going to cost you a fortune, but I think you get like free classes. a
No,
lot.
there's other ones that you could. They're just methods of workouts. You know, like 12-3-2.
What?
YouTube it is.
All right.
All right.
Enjoy it. What do you weigh right now? Just out of curiosity.
His name's Chewy.
350.
350.
Wow.
Oh, is it all muscle?
Most of it, yeah.
All right. Well, I can't wait to see how you look after. Don't quit on us. That's Chewy with his forced resolution. All right, Vanessa, are you nervous? She wants to spin the wheel herself. Is Vanessa nervous at all? Allie, you think she's
She
nervous?
is nervous.
You're
She
going to have
just
to
said
bring
her-
it down to the floor. The
Her
wheel.
what?
The
You gotta
wheel's
reach that high.
What's that?
I am nervous because
You think
I'm
we
just
have it out for
afraid
you?
Yes, and I'm afraid for the punishment. And truly, the only thing I want to do is not drink. So obviously, we can't do that one.
No, Johnny already got drinking, so
Yeah.
you're clear on that.
But so whatever else I get, I'm just afraid because what is it going to be?
I mean, could you go vegan? That's on here. There's
She doesn't like vegan stuff.
She loves chicken, man.
There's making.
She's the chicken lady.
There's making
I
your
like
own
the chicken
clothes.
lady.
Making your own clothes is on here.
What about going on a date a week?
No,
a dating
please.
Well, there is a
No.
dating one on here, though.
I don't want that one.
Well, you just say you
Vanessa,
don't.
you've sworn off dudes for a long time, right?
No, it's just like dating
Get
a
back in the
person
game.
a week. That seems like a lot of work and not something I want to do. And draining.
Well, you could do Zoom dates.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Okay. All right. She seems very anti it. Vanessa does not want to do the forced resolutions.
What about something in the kitchen, Vanessa? Don't you want to cook more?
Just tell
All
me
right.
what it's. No.
Oh, yeah, you're
My
spinning.
hand.
Sorry.
She
Okay.
doesn't. Allie tried to spin it for her. It's her hand, her luck. All right, Vanessa. Whenever you're ready, spin it around. Here we go.
Don't do me dirty.
Don't do me dirty is what she said. Vanessa's forced resolution this year. You just better hope it's not number 4.
Shut up. Ooh.
Oh, number 5. Vanessa, you will be going on a digital detox.
Oh,
This
that's
year.
a good one, Vanessa.
Digital detox.
Hold on, but how am I gonna do work stuff?
Guess you can't. Guess you can't use all that polish you've been using on your Gmails.
Wait,
Did-
so
No,
she can't send
I can't
emails?
do digital detox Because I work here.
I think that the only apps you can go on are dating apps. And everything else.
No. She has to have like phone hours.
Yeah,
where it's like it has all this stuff like Vanessa's notifications are silenced and you can't talk to her right now.
And
then you can do your phone where it's all like black and white instead of color.
Oh, that's right.
I've done that.
We're gonna have to get you one of those jitterbug phones that only does calls and can't do any social media. Well, that's all right. Kids shouldn't be on social media anyway. Oh, someone said Vanessa's gonna be all bummed out. She can't play her Roblox now. All right, there you have it. Wheel of Force resolutions. We've all been punished for your pleasure on KROQ.
woo, bark for me, woo, 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 woo.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
106.7 FM. KROQ.
KROQ Klein Alley Show. Find out what's going on with your A.D.D. news. But first, a message for the newest drunk on the show, Postmaster Johnny.
Hey, Johnny. I know your forced resolution is to start drinking every day, and I just want to say don't drink and drive. DUIs suck. I had to get an ankle bracelet for a DUI once. It was really embarrassing. I used to tell people it's my Fitbit. I used it to count my 12 steps. And if you do feel like your drinking's getting out of control, I'm happy to take you to an AA meeting. I was actually thinking about starting one at the Foo Fighters concert if you can get me a ticket.
Well, very generous of that man to go ahead and take Johnny under his drunk wings. But Johnny will be drinking again today, and we'll see a final round of forced resolutions and figure out what Omar's going to have to do and Vanessa's going to have to do in the
first
year
DUI,
ahead.
though, just a slap on the wrist, dude. So.
Right, of course.
I mean, he's probably got like 5 to get the ankle bracelet.
Or an ankle bracelet on the ankle.
No, he's got to have that's his 5th one for sure.
Oh, really?
It
come
depends
on.
how much
And those
damage.
are fashionable now.
Right, right. Everyone's wearing wearable tech is all the
true.
rage.
Yeah.
Huh? Used to be so embarrassing. It was like the Scarlet Letter. Now you're like, oh man, that guy's cool.
Cool. Does that thing track your sleep?
Let's get into this, your news, and then a brand new hour of the show can officially begin.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
So yesterday was supposed to be the day for worst son ever, Nick Reiner. It was his arraignment, which is where you enter the plea and they decide whether or not this is going to go to trial, et cetera, et cetera. Last time we saw Nick in court after killing his parents, he was wearing one of those suicide prevention vests. There was a lot of talk about his mental instability, but this time the whole thing was postponed because his lawyer has left him, which is a very clear public breakup and a sign to me that this guy sucks so much. The one person who is supposed to be in your corner cannot even do that. They cannot stick by you.
He still backed him up, though, when he announced that he was leaving. It was crazy.
It's so weird because he said, my team and I remain deeply, deeply committed to Nick Reiner. And it's like, but you're not.
Yeah, at all.
And then he said, and to his best interest. We're just not convinced. And like, okay, that means that you think, obviously, he's going
to lose the case, so he doesn't want to take it. Yeah.
That's but then he says Nick Reiner is not guilty of murder. Print that.
Right.
And I'm like, okay. But don't we all know that he did it? It's just about proving insanity and things like that.
Right. And the way that the lawyers speak is always like, innocent until proven guilty. And it's like, we've all already proven this guilt.
I thought that was very clear.
But his speech was very similar to the couples that will do that thing where they go, we are uncoupling and we plan on remaining close friends.
Totally.
And we will support each other. And meanwhile, behind the scenes, they're just like throwing stuff at each other, constantly yelling, go to hell.
Yeah. And, it could be a situation where he's like, all right, we're going to go with the insanity defense. And Nick's like, I'm not crazy. Everything's cool. And he's like, no, dude, you're supposed to be crazy.
Got to be crazy.
Are you going to be crazy or not? Because if you're not, I'm going to leave. But then the other issue could be money because inheritance is withheld if you potentially kill the person you're inheriting from.
Oh,
so
right.
there could be a situation where there's no money to proceed.
Oh,
and
the
then
lawyers realize they're
so
like,
maybe he's keeping the door open. He's like, I still remain committed if he's got some money.
Right. If he can figure out a loophole to get that money, then I'm back in.
I'm back in on the case.
Right.
But now he's just got a public defender. And he's still there with no bail or anything like that.
Public defenders fighting the good fight. Not an easy job.
Shout out to public defenders who
Shout
are like,
out.
you got no one? I'm
Public
here.
defenders. They're not
I've
there
got
for
a briefcase.
They're not there for the glory. They're not there for the money. They're not there for the nice suit. They're just there.
They don't even have a name. It's just Public Defender
Public
A.
defender.
All right, curious if you would take advantage of this new feature that Peacock is offering when you're watching a football game. Do you enjoy the announcers? Do you like the commentary? Or is it just annoying and you'd rather watch the game without it? Peacock is doing this update.
Well, if Romo's doing the announcing, I would rather do without it.
So it's so funny
Certain
you say that because
I don't like.
I hate Tony Romo's announcing. I just don't think he is explaining ever what's really going on. He's just talking about his opinion or what he thinks is going to happen on the next play. But I wish I could silence just him and keep Jim Nantz.
Nantz got a great voice.
I would like to pick and choose who I mute.
Right.
Is
I'd
it
like
just
to
for
mute.
football or other sports too?
I mean, the football was the example that they used, but this is
okay.
also like only on the app, and I don't think you can do it live. I think it's like an after-the-fact kind of thing right now.
Who's watching after-the-fact football?
I know. So
Because I hate Costas and I hate that Buck guy.
I hate Joe Buck as well.
Yeah, that
Joe
guy.
Buck is unlikable.
Terrible.
Yeah.
It'd be weird to listen to a game with just silence or just
Yeah,
crowd
so you
noise.
could amplify the crowd noise, and it would basically feel more like you're at the game, because that's what's happening when you're at the game. No one's telling you what's going on. You're just there with the crowd and watching it for yourself. So it might be cool for people who want to feel like they're there, but then other people who do want to kind of break down the plays and see those replays and talk about it, it's helpful.
Yeah, I saw what they're trying to do, though, which is kind of cool because you can mute the announcers but keep the crowd noise and boost it up really loud if you want to make it like really, make your house feel like you're somehow there.
Without paying any money to actually be at the game and go to the parking lot and all that stuff.
You can just have your drunk uncle give you his thoughts on the game instead of listening to the expert analysts.
Yeah, maybe you could plug and play different analysts and announcers.
That's a great
I just
idea.
want a random guy on YouTube.
You would think with AI you could go like old school and pick some of these like announcers that aren't even around anymore that like have been
Whoa,
retired
that would be
for a
cool.
while.
Yeah,
Like,
because you got the AI voice.
Yeah. Yes.
Or get Snoop Dogg to do everything.
Yeah.
He's always entertaining.
Probably happening anyway.
Yep.
So the Tesla Diner, it was a big deal when it opened, and it was super crowded. There were lines around the block. The parking lot was crawling with people, and people were trying to get into this Tesla diner to experience what they thought was going to be this incredible change and novelty. But now I guess the novelty has worn off, and this place is already failing. They said what was framed as a bold lifestyle experiment now looks like a dystopian concept, and if you drive by that place now, it is a mostly empty parking lot with more staff than customers.
That'd be sick. That's exactly what he was hoping for. It's crazy because, as you said, when that place opened, it was like hour-long waits just to even try to get in.
And it made me want to go a little bit just to, I was like, wow, why does everyone obsessed with this place? But I drive by it most days if I take that way, and I'm like, I should go there sometime. And now I'm like, who cares?
That does seem to be the Tesla effect, though, right? It's like a lot of excitement on whatever the thing is in that moment.
Just because it's different.
Right. And then people kind of get past it and move on quickly.
But also, didn't the chef quit?
Well, I think a few people quit in the process. And I think that some of the reviews of it were that, like, the food was not great. I think originally it was like the food was going to be great. There was like a whole reason to go there.
Oh, and the food sucked?
That's what I had seen. I never went. I drove by it one time, and I was like, well, why? And it was just massive line of people. I was like, good. Anything to create more traffic, I'm a big fan of.
I know, right in that intersection, too, which is already crowded.
All right, well, there you go. That's some stuff going on in the world. We will get into a brand new hour of the show.
KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The sonic pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
If you're doing the dry January, it's not going to be a good time for you. Johnny's about to make his way into the studio, and today he's going to be trying. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to correct him, but he knows what he's going to be trying today. He's not a drinker. Doesn't really drink much, although this week he's already had tequila. Yesterday he had some whiskey.
And now he's off the hard alcohol.
Now he's moving on to something a little easier. I think he's going to like this. He got himself a bottle, and he's going to try, for the first time ever, something that he's never had before. It's the opposite of dry January. It's his forced resolution. And we will ask him one question in a lightning round of Johnny Doesn't Know. If you'd like to play, now would be a great time to call us. 800-520-1067. All you have to do is predict, will Johnny know or not know? It's a very easy question, but you never know with Johnny. So you can win yourself something from your friends here at KROQ. Call now. We'll come back in a moment, do some drinking and some very little thinking. And that is after this on KROQ. We are Klein Alley Show. That is Pierce the Veil. In our studio now is Postmaster Johnny, resident drunk. The guy went through his whole first 27 years of life, not really drinking a lot of alcohol at all. Not a fan. Doesn't like being drunk. Doesn't like drinking. But for whatever reason, the wheel landed, and you will be forced to drink a new drink every single day this year until you quit, or one of us quits first. And already tequila, whiskey, and today, what do you have?
Prosecco.
Prosecco.
Prosecco Rose.
Does he not like being drunk, or has he never been drunk?
Both.
I think, well, how is that possible?
Well, now that he's been drunk, he doesn't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's
You
like
haven't been drunk. You had a shot.
I
He
couldn't
was
see.
drunk, you guys.
You couldn't see.
I couldn't focus and I couldn't listen, and then like all I wanted to do was just stare at the clock.
You couldn't focus and couldn't listen.
Yeah.
It's every other day.
Right.
Every meeting we've ever had, you can't focus and you can't listen.
Huh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I wish now that we had not just done drinking every day and done a different vice every day.
Oh, man, that'd be great. Today, Johnny's going to try
smoking.
crack.
I want to try smoking.
All right, listen, there's always next year. So what do you have there? You're going to crack that bottle?
Yeah.
And that
And
is
you
what?
went with like a rosé Prosecco.
I just grabbed what was ever in my girlfriend's mom's fridge, and I just took it.
All
so
right.
I didn't even ask her.
Your
anything.
girlfriend's mom is like, where is my goddamn Prosecco?
My medicine. All right, Johnny's taking a sniff
Oh,
right
you're
there.
smelling the cork. The
Damn.
plastic cork.
And Johnny, a lot of people,
finish it, man.
a lot of
Oh,
people
yeah.
don't smell the plastic cork like Johnny does, but that's how you can tell it's classy. It's a good bottle. This is one of those like airplane-sized bottles. So you guys just drink right out of the bottle. Or you
Well,
pour
yeah. Do you have to pour? You have to pour wine into a shot glass?
No, not.
Great
That's
question.
That is a very interesting question.
I think that Donnie is going to like this one the most.
I agree. It's going to be the sweetest.
It's sweet. It's super tame.
It smells like
bubbly.
a department store. It smells like TJ Maxx or Ross.
Yeah.
Aw, reminds me of my mom.
It's more, it's more like the Alley's moms that are shopping there.
Oh, it's for
And-
women?
And once again, what are you trying, Johnny?
Prosecco. Prosecco Rose.
Prosecco. All right, whenever you're ready, have your first sip of Prosecco. He's taking a deep breath.
The fact that you're like getting ready for a what is happening?
Wait, you really don't like it?
I think I kind of like it.
What are you doing?
Wait, that's you liking it?
I think I like it.
Take another sip.
It was scary at first because I was like,
You thought it was going to be as strong
yeah.
as the whiskey and stuff. It's
okay, it's not as bad.
It's nice, right?
It's kind of like sparkling water, but it's kind of like classy.
Yeah.
Like Sex in the City, kind
You're
of.
putting your pinky up too.
Yeah, I'm feeling this one a little bit.
That's your favorite one.
This one's good. I like one.
You going to finish it?
Do I have to?
Yeah.
You're almost halfway through.
No, I'm not, you don't have to. The deal is that you don't have to finish anything you don't want to. But I mean, that is a. I couldn't even imagine that would buzz a lady.
Really?
I mean, it's such a small. What is that even? One glass?
It would buzz an Ozempic lady.
Maybe it could. Yeah.
Then tried another one. I'm almost done with this bottle.
Yeah, it's nice.
It kind of tastes like the wine in church a little bit.
All right.
That's
Johnny.
not true.
Grape juice?
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. All right, it's time for a lightning round. One question only of Johnny Doesn't Know.
Johnny doesn't know.
And I was like, okay.
Oh, Johnny doesn't know.
I didn't know Vegas was like in Nevada for like a while.
Johnny doesn't know. Johnny doesn't know.
Gelato sounds like Jello.
Johnny doesn't know.
It like goes wiggles.
Now that he's nice and hammered, right, it would be the perfect time to ask him a question that's going to really mess his brain up as well. There's actually some interesting thoughts about this that we should incorporate Johnny's drinking with the Johnny Doesn't Know and make him drink when he gets the questions wrong. That was one of the theories that came through on the goat line. But I mean, listen, I don't think we need to overcomplicate it. The reality is this is tough for Johnny as is, and he doesn't answer a lot of these questions right when he's sober. Your categories today, Johnny, for your one question could be the following: macroeconomics, British Parliament, the Mayan calendar, World War I generals, or round things. Which one would you like to take?
I'm going to go with round things because that was the last thing you said.
All right. Round things.
Because I don't remember any of the previous things.
So let me say that to Caesar. We'll give Caesar a shot. Caesar, once again, all you got to do is predict will Johnny know or not know. You ready to go?
Yeah, easy peasy.
Easy peasy, baby. Here we go, Johnny. Here's your question in the category of round things.
Mm-hmm.
If you ate 8/10 of a blueberry pie, how many slices would you have left to put in the refrigerator? Will Johnny know this, yes or no? Caesar.
Oh, Johnny's got it, man. After that Prosecco, he's got it. Come on, Johnny. You got it.
You think he's got
Liquid courage.
He's got that drunk smarts? Johnny, do you need the question? You got the question locked in? You seem stumped.
Yeah, I heard pie, and then I heard 8, and then I was just like, well, does he mean eat? Like I ate the pie, or like 8 slices of pie?
Do you want to hear the question again?
One more time, please.
If you ate 8/10 of a blueberry pie, how many slices would you have left to put in the refrigerator? This man says you will know.
Yeah, that's just a slice, because you ate 8/10 of a slice. You only ate like part of one slice. So you still have the rest of the pie.
Oh, man. Now I'm confused.
Whoa.
8/10 of one slice?
Yeah, he's not talking about the whole pie. He's
am talking about
a
the
slice.
whole pie. No, Johnny, I am talking about the whole goddamn pie.
What about the pie?
He ate 8/10 of a pie.
If you ate 8/10,
This question's misleading.
Yeah, see, that's what it is.
What?
It doesn't. You don't specify how big slices are.
If every slice is even and you ate 8/10 of a blueberry pie.
You mean even number or even Stevens?
Oh, goddamn you all.
He's got a point, though.
This is clear, you guys.
This is a pretty clear goddamn question.
Hold on. Let him cook. Jake,
No, don't let Jake cook.
Oh.
No, do not.
It's very possible to have two answers for this question.
There we go.
I think this is impossible for him to come up one answer.
Johnny, Caesar said, Caesar, you're locked in on he will know. I need an answer, Johnny.
I believe. I'm locked in. He's got it. He's cooking. Let him go.
He's shocked by what you're saying.
By the way, he can give me, you're right, Jake, he could technically answer on how many slices are left, or he could give me how much of the pie is left. I would accept either of those as a correct answer, but still, it's not a challenging question.
2/10? Let's go 2/10.
So,
yeah,
how many slices would that be?
2/10 of a slice.
Oh my good God, damn!
But what he's saying is technically.
Yeah, you're saying 2 because 8 plus 2 is 10.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, 8 minus 10 is 2.
All right, Johnny. I don't know how.
8 minus 10 is not 2.
Wait, let me say it one more time. I said it backwards, but you got what I meant.
Hey, Caesar, congratulations. Somehow Johnny got that very wrong, but very right at the same time.
I still don't think he really knows what he said, but he stumbled into part of a correct
I guess if you let him say enough numbers, he'll say the right one eventually, right? All right, well, that's been Johnny Doesn't Know. If someone else wins. Quick break, back with more show next.
Calling all KROQ listeners, this is Dave Grohl.
Listen at 9, noon, 3, and 6 for your chance to win a pair of tickets to Foo Fighters. Wednesday, January 14th, Kia Forum.
That's right, baby.
Fans of the Foo Fighters lining up to get back and nab tickets.
Limited tickets at Ticketmaster.
Proceeds will go toward Hope the Mission and Los Angeles Mission.
Listen to KROQ all week to win tickets to see our band at the Forum.
Is someone getting the best? Courtesy of Live Nation.
World famous KROQ.
KROQ.
El Cheapo is here for the first time in 2026 to talk about ways you should not be spending money. And you know she is cheap. She turns it into a sport, and she makes it her mission to try to out-cheap the rest of you. If you can go ahead and impress her, it's very difficult to impress El Cheapo. You're more than welcome to call or text on the topic du jour at 800-520-1067.
It's time to talk to the kingpin of cheap. Here she is, El Cheapo.
There are a lot of things that people pledge to do to save money. Saving money and spending less, getting out of debt. Those are some of the most popular financial resolutions this year. And I believe last year I shared things that I pledged not to spend money on, including water.
That's right.
Water's free. I don't understand why I would ever pay for it. I did pretty good with that. And I also tried to never pay for parking. And there was a lot of walking involved in that. It's some situations you have to pay for parking, but absolutely no valet. No way.
You refused to pay, even those places that force you to valet. You just said, nope, not doing it.
No. If they're going to force me, I'm going to go park on the street, and then I'll walk my ass in, and I don't care about the shame. That's the thing, Klein. You got to get away from the shame.
Yeah, and you did things this year for parking where you would park very far away, dangerous streets, walk through dark underpasses. You just didn't care. You would park in random residential streets kind of near an airport just to avoid paying for parking.
Well, you can walk your ass 30 minutes away from the airport, and you can save a lot of money on that Uber or Lyft because you're not getting a pickup at the airport. But I'm not alone. A lot of people are planning to save money with various hacks this year. More people are saying they are going to do home-cooked meals instead of eating out. They're going to buy in bulk and then plan ahead. Some people said a quarter of people said they were going to try and cut their own hair as opposed to going to the salon. And the salon is something that is a huge money suck. I've been dyeing my own hair for years. Now, I do want to say, as a PSA, if you're not good at cutting hair, abandon ship. I cut my own hair more than once. It was bad every single time. I'm also cutting my child's hair, and I'm not doing a great job at that either. I think he's going to start getting made fun of pretty soon. So I think that's a no. But one thing that you can really save money on is if you watch enough YouTube videos, basic car maintenance is not that hard to figure out.
Okay.
And I think one of my pledges this year is I'm going to be doing my own oil changes.
You know, you couldn't. You said that
I just need a friend with a jack.
You said you could get into a car using a coat hanger, and you watched a ton of videos, and you couldn't do it. So there's no way you're going to be able to even figure out.
All you need is that little funnel oil cup
And
thing.
by the way,
You just
such a bitch.
Your
drain
car
the
doesn't
oil
have
and put
any
new
oil.
oil in.
You have
You also need a specialized wrench to get the oil filter off, too.
Wrench smench.
Okay, great.
Okay.
This will go
I can
great
figure
for
it
you.
out.
This will go great for Al. I can't wait till Allie tries to change the oil in her electric car.
More people are well. Our other car is not electric. More people are pledging
See,
to do
Alex.
their own DIY home repairs. They're going generic brand instead of name brand, and they're more into buying secondhand things. If you want something nice, just buy it. If someone else owned it before, it doesn't matter.
657 said, save money. Don't buy toilet paper after you take a dump. Just wash your butt in the shower.
Yeah.
So that's how 657 is planning on saving money this year. I mean, think about it.
I've also done no Kleenex for many years. I don't have any Kleenex in my house.
So you blow your nose in your hand?
It's not rocket, dude.
No, I don't snot rocket, dude.
You
But I
use
use
sleeve?
toilet paper.
Well,
Toilet
that's-
paper is Kleenex.
Yeah, but it's okay. You're still
It's
using
not the same.
something.
It's not as soft.
It is if you don't think about it.
If
You
you
have
don't
nothing to
think
compare
about
about it to.
It is.
My child has never blown his nose in a Kleenex. He doesn't know the difference.
Man, imagine that kid's mind's gonna be blown. He's like, wait a minute, they have a whole box of these things? So
I
much
do
easier.
numerous of these things already. I'm adding a new one.
What are you at?
I cut my own hair. I buy all my clothes, most of my clothes secondhand. I buy them off of eBay for way cheap. And then I'm no dating.
Dating is definitely a money saver.
Dating is expensive.
Yeah,
Very
getting laid
expensive.
is definitely a pricey.
Paying to get ready for dates is expensive. Taking people on dates is expensive. I mean, the whole thing. Nothing's cheap about that.
The George on Instagram said they are pledging this money-saving hack. I'm not going to flush my pee in my home in order to save money. This is something I don't do it every single time, but if it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down. That is the rule. Yeah, and people are doing it during the route. It's good for the environment, and it's good for your wallet.
Some people, and this one is probably the biggest money suck, if I had to pick the one thing I need to eliminate, said that they're deleting all food delivery apps from their phone.
That's a killer. And also, like Instacart, things that you're getting your groceries delivered. The last time I did that, I think I paid an extra $20 or $30 just for the groceries that I was too lazy to drag my ass over to Ron's to pick up.
Every once in a while, I get it. You're tired. You got stuff to do. Like maybe you have to be home for some reason. You have to. But I think that the have to becomes the let's just do it this way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, once you get used to it, it's like people that have to walk to school versus get driven to school. Like once you're doing it regularly, you don't think about how hard it is because you're just used to it. But the one thing I do think I'm going to do this year, I think this is going to be my super box year.
Oh, you're going super box.
Oh, don't jinx my box, dog.
I'm just so done with all these streaming platforms, and now it's getting harder and harder to watch NFL games. I'm this close to getting YouTube TV, which is expensive, and I'm already doing Disney Plus and Netflix and Hulu and all that crap. And even if you get all that stuff, you still don't get the live versions of some of those apps, and it's getting ridiculous. So I think I might finally go rogue and do a super box, which is, what is it, $300, Jake, and you can watch whatever you want?
Sometimes they're more expensive, but yeah.
Yeah, I think Jake paid too much. Johnny says you got to connect for $200.
Don't blow the plug, bro. And
Oh,
Allie,
I
don't
didn't-
come to Superbox, please. You're going to jinx it.
Yeah, that's the thing. People have been enjoying that for a while. You are going to be the most. You're gonna
Excuse me, I am the super box.
Allie is, no, you're definitely not
I'm
the
a
super
super
box.
box, damn it.
I'll pull that clip. All right, there you have it. El Cheapo helping you save some money as you think ahead of 2026. Let's give you this, and then we'll do some takeaways at 800-520-1067 on KROQ.
Come, my lady.
Show.
And they were mean.
Mornings on KROQ.
And also joyful.
Klein Alley Show.
Fun to listen to.
KROQ.
Trips to join us, Colorado. It's not just a trip to Colorado. That's cool. You get to go to Breckenridge, stay at a very nice hotel called Alpenrock. We will all be there as well. We're going to do a live show from there. I think the plan is we fly out like Thursday after the show, Friday morning, live show, slopeside.
Then spend the weekend.
Skiing, snowboarding, snowball fighting. It'll be a great time. We'd love you to join us. The only way to win your way in, of course, you got to listen to the show. We'll give you another chance tomorrow. And then every day next week, plus more Foo Fighters tickets with us, 9 a.m. tomorrow. Or if you can't wait around, win them at noon with Sluggo, and then again at 3 and at 6. All right, takeaways. What we got?
626, my takeaway is Prosecco is the new church water.
Yeah, Prosecco. Coming soon to a church near you.
818, my takeaway is meats and fats, baby. Meats and fats.
We called it meats and fats. We've been calling ourselves that for years, and now we are the cornerstone of the new food pyramid.
213, my takeaway is Jake is secretly a member of the Crips.
That's right. Don't squat at him. Do not squat
Rolling
yet.
sixes, dog.
Well,
310, my takeaway is don't park badly or Vanessa will come for you. And 510, my takeaway is when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it.
And when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it. Another version of me, I was in it. I went good back to the end of beginning. To what? You trust me, you'll be fine too.
The dog's just putting me out of my
beautiful song there. Thank you. All right, let's see. What is your takeaway from today's show, Jake the Nerd?
GTL, good to look.
Good to look. Everyone remembers the very popular GTL from Good to Look. Allie, takeaway?
My takeaway is Dentine, the fresh maker.
Oh, yeah, we learned that from the Boomer during the Generation Wars. Omar got a takeaway?
My takeaway is that everybody's got to eat more.
Steak!
Gotta eat more steak. That's
I
Allie
am the
right there.
spokeswoman.
Allie is the new spokesperson for apparently steak and steroids with that one drop right there. Have a great day. Do it tomorrow. Try to do it better. If you need us in the meantime, there's a GOAT line for you, 844-956-GOAT. Tomorrow, join us for the Big Blind Butt. Hold on. We call it the Big Blind
Butt test.
The big blind-
BBBT.
The Big Blind Butt Test with Blind Charlie. That'll be happening tomorrow. Good day to check out the YouTube if you haven't done that before. And you can find us in the meantime on our Instagram at Klein Alley Show. All right, that's it. Bye.
They feel that that you know they feel that
Klein Alley Show. Klein Alley Show. 106.7 FM. KROQ.